To get this game underway, Austin Allen's kick was taken at the 25-yard line by the Red Devils. Deep man, he rolls up over the 40-yard line to the 41, where the Red Devils will put it in play. 1st and 10, they're going to spot him at the 43-yard line, their own 43. They're moving right to left toward the gully to our left, if you're familiar with the Cyclone Stadium. They start on their own 42-yard line with 11:52 to go in the first. Cyclone defense on the field, 3-3-5. Look for McCullough to be down inside at the linebacker position. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to the dive play over the right side. Cyclone's going to hit him in the hole and take him down for a loss. That's number 16. Antonio T. Hopkins makes a stop in the backfield. -1 yard for the running back, number 25 on that play.
Yeah, you know, the Clintons started off with really good field position guys. And it looks like, you know, we're going to be doing that kind of that, I call it intermittent pooch kicking, but I don't think we're going to try to kick it deep.
Cyclones are at 3-3-5. McCullough comes down from the safety. You've got a single high safety. That's Andre Evans. Everybody else is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Hands it off on a sweeper on the right side. That's the running back. He's going to get over the 50-yard line. He's going to get slung down, but not before he gets a first down. He gained 12 on the play, and he's tackled out there by Shadim McCullough.
We got Mark Huey giving play-by-play. We got the people behind us in the radio giving play-by-play.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Ball's at the Cyclone 47-yard line. They're moving right to left. Take a man and bring him in at the tight end position. In a pistol formation and a wing tee, 2 wing backs. Send a man in motion. He hands it off to his running back up the middle. He breaks free, 40-yard line, 35-yard line. Cyclones give chase, but not before he gets run to the 20-yard line. He gained 27 yards and a first down.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection there on that play. Good play call.
He's a nice-sized young man, too.
Yeah, Jason Copeland runs that ball over the right side, gets down inside the Cyclone 20, and brings up the 4th play of this drive, 2nd first down of the Red Devils. Cyclone defense on the field, got to get some penetration. Tight splits. Man in motion, hands it off to the running back over the left side. He's got some running room. Cyclones break down, but not before he gets to the 10-yard line, drives the pile inside the 10 to the 7, and that's enough for a first down. He gained 12 on the play, and
I kind of expected this. This is kind of what I thought Clinton would do, come out and they'd probably have a nice little first drive. You know, our guys are getting used to this type of offense. We don't see this kind of offense during the season.
No, ball's on the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Well, they got it spotted on the 7 for the Red Devils. Pistol formation. Sends a man in motion. Going to hand it off to him on a jet sweeper on the right side. Cyclones there. Shadim McCullough trips him down for no gain on the play. Good tackle out there by Shadim. Number 24 carried that football. That's Jaden Robinson, left wing back. Wings are going to be right behind the left tackles, right tackle, or just outside of them, about a yard behind them. Pistol formation, running back behind the shot. This is the quarterback who's in the shotgun. Waiting on the snap. Sends a man in motion, hands it off to his running back over the right side. He's got some running room on an isolation touchdown, Red Devils. Over the left side, and he carries it into the end zone. Cyclones tackling, but not before he gets in. That's number 25 who took it into the end zone, Bryson James, from 7 yards out.
They look too easy.
Red Devils got their kicker on the field. Number 86 is their kicker. That's Keegan Fortman. Ball's going to be spotted. Waiting on the snap. Kicks down, kicks up, and it is good. He got a good kick. Kicked it over there on the road. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 7-0 Red Devils. 9:36 to go in the first. We'll take a break, Bill. We'll be back.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bail Bonds.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
All right, back here, the kickoff was taken by Shadim McCullough at his own 20-yard line. He bowled over to 30 to the 33, where the Cyclones will put it in play 1st and 10. After Copeland's kick was, after number 83's kick was taken, short kick, Kirkendall, his kick was...
I found that interesting that the extra point field goal kicker was not kicking off because he got an awfully strong leg.
Cyclones take it over on their own 34-yard line, 9:29 to go in the first. Trooper Floyd brings his offense on the field. They got a spread formation. Sends McCullough in motion to the left side. It's going to be a pre-snap penalty on the Cyclones, I believe. Back them up 5, and we'll replay 1st down.
What do we say? We can't make a bunch of mistakes.
Well, that's just one, Jim. Let's take a break.
I know, but the first play of the game is not a...
Right, but let's not write the ending of the story after one play.
No, we have not. But let's hope we're not writing the beginning of it either.
Yeah, that's true.
5-yard penalty, 1st down and 15 for the Cyclones here. Trooper Floyd gets his offense on the field. Sends a man in motion. That's going to be Andre Evans. Switches in from the right side to the left side. 3 receivers to the left side. Ball's on the right hash. Trooper takes shotgun snap. He's going to swing it out here in the flats to Shadim. Shadim at the 30-yard line. He's going to get forward. Going to be a hold on the Cyclones. Back him up 10. Hold's going to be on number 10, Tyler Williams. And the penalty was thrown at the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 10 yards from there. So it'll be 1st down and 20 for the Cyclones. Holding against the Cyclones, 9:20 to go, first play, and 2 penalties in 1 play for the Cyclones. So we really hadn't recorded a play yet. Down 7-0, 9:20 to go in the first. Big time game here. Cyclones a little anxious at the moment. Trooper Floyd looks to the sideline. Coach Floyd dials in his play. McCullough moves into the backfield as the running back. H-back Kyan Kennedy lined up behind the right guard, Jordan Land. Trooper waits on the shotgun snap, takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough's got some running room, 35-yard line, or 25-yard line. He's going to get over to 25, so he gained about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and long.
They've got some pretty stout guys up on that defensive line.
Oh, they do.
Couple interior guys that are really big.
They run a base 4-3 defense. It looks 4-4-2 with Cyclones alignment. Cyclones going to try to spread them out, and so they'll have 2 guys up front in the linebacker position. We'll see what Clinton's able to do against this Cyclone offense. 8:40 to go in the first. Trooper Floyd takes shotgun snap. He's going to throw the ball downfield. He's got Reggie. Reggie comes back to the football. He catches it at the 48-yard line. Good back shoulder throw by Trooper Floyd. Reggie made the adjustment. The defender did not, and that's going to be an opportunity for the Cyclones tonight, all night long, Jeff, because they're going to run a lot of man coverage.
Yeah, and we might have got away with a little. I'm not going to say it was offensive interference, because I think it was a good catch and good throw, but there was some hand fighting going on there.
28-yard reception for Reggie Heath. Trooper Floyd. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Red Devils. Trooper Floyd moves under center, backs out a call to his offensive lineman. Now he steps back in the shotgun. Everybody set, takes the snap, hands it off to Shadim McCullough up the middle. Shadim gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard, brings up 2nd down and long. Bird made the stop. You hear the guys behind us making a call for Clinton. 4th play of this drive coming here for the Cyclones. Ball's at the Red Devils' 46.5-yard line. Moving right to left. Big catch from Reggie Heath on a pass from Trooper. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Shadim. This time Shadim from the pistol formation. He's going to get to the 40-yard line. He gains 6, brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Cyclones.
He went straight up the gut as hard as he could and just kept his head and shoulders down, and that was a good run by Shadim.
That's what you call getting a running start, isn't it?
Yeah.
He got about a 4-yard running start.
7:18 to go in the first. 7-0 Red Devils. They went right down the field in about 2 minutes on the Cyclone defense, 2.5 minutes. Now the Cyclones trying to return the favor. 3rd down and 3. Balls at the Red Devil 40-yard line. Moving left to right in blue uniforms, blue pants, blue jerseys, blue helmets. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff. McCullough is on the 40-yard line. He's still going to drive forward. He's getting to the 35-yard line. He ran through a couple tackles. He got to the 35. That's enough for a Cyclone first down.
Good play call. You know, he's starting to make a lot more plays with his legs as the season's gone along. So good job by Trooper, and really kind of important to keep those chains moving and keep the ball out of Clinton's hands.
Oh, absolutely. Got to keep it going. Ball's at the 35-yard line after a 5-yard gain by Trooper Floyd. 6:43 to go in the first. H-back in the game. That's Kyan Kennedy. He's lined up behind the left guard, Joez McCullough. Trooper Floyd moves up, makes a couple of play calls. 4-3 defense for the Red Devils. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to pitch it out here to Shadim. Shadim gives a stiff arm at the 30-yard line. He's going to get in. Face mask on the Red Devils. That's going to be a face mask on number 25. I believe it is Bryson James. That's a 15-yarder, Jeff.
Yeah, big play. And Shadim was running mad.
Yeah, he was fired up.
He was.
Personal foul, face mask on the Red Devils, number 25, James, who came up to make the stop on Shadim. That's a 15-yarder from the 31. They'll put the ball at the 16-yard line for the Cyclones.
Yeah, we still got a little ways to go, guys, before we get in the end zone, but I thought it was real important on this drive for the Cyclones. We got punched in the mouth a little bit in that first drive, and then now we got to punch back, and we got to put the ball in the end zone.
Cyclones have Sidorian Pendergrass in the game at the tight end on the right side of the formation. Kyan Kennedy moves. Now they're moving from the right side to the left side. Ball's at the right hash. Moving left to right. McCullough in the pistol formation, a formation we haven't seen much this season. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to McCullough. Has it wide open. That's Kyan Kennedy. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's what I'm talking about. 6:06-7-6. Cyclones down to the Red Devils.
I'm going to tell you something. In high school, that play works 99 out of 100 times.
Unbelievable throw right across the middle.
Hey, wide open. Not a person close by.
3-minute and 23-second drive for the Cyclones here. We got a penalty on the field. We got a alignment issue for the Red Devils. Moved the ball half the distance to the goal, and now Coach Floyd will have to make a decision.
You kick it.
Red Devils lined up in an offside position. Cyclones going to send the offense on the field to go for 2. Moved it half the distance to the goal. We'll see what the Cyclones can do here. Reggie Heath comes on the field. Andre Evans on the field. Shadim McCullough and Kyan Kennedy, Sidorian Pendergrass, along with Trooper Floyd at the skilled position. Offensive line on the field. They've got 1 yard, maybe 1.5 yards to get. Coach Floyd signaling in the play. We'll see what happens. Cyclones down 7-6, electing to go for 2 after the encroachment penalty on the Red Devils.
What you call here?
McCullough up the middle. Isolation behind Kyan. Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper Floyd going to the right side. He's not going to get it.
Didn't make it.
He was stopped short. It was a quarterback run, and he was unable to pick it up. I think I would have run McCullough up the middle on the isolation play, but they tried to follow McCullough and Kyan into the hole, and Trooper got tackled short. So the kick fails, but it is 6-7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclone Football on WRBK.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Austin Allen's kick was a high pooch kick taken at the 29-yard line. Receiver jumped up in the middle of the pile, tried to cut left, tried to cut right, was tackled at the 35-yard line, where the Red Devils put it in play for their second possession, 5:59 to go in the first. Cyclones just completed a 66-yard drive in 6 plays. Now he hands it off to the running back. Cyclones chase him down from behind, but not before he gets enough for a first down. He gained 10 on the play. That's number 24 over the left side. Jaden Robinson, the junior, picks up a first down. Third first down of the night. Clinton just getting big chunks on the running game here. What they're used to, Jeff. Cyclone defense trying to get some penetration up front. These kind of offensive historically given the Cyclones difficulties because of the size of the defensive line. Cyclones are all sides. DJ Stevenson jumped off sides trying to come forward, and that's a 5-yard penalty on the Cyclones. Got to settle down, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly, Clint. We got to settle down a little bit, get in the rhythm. This is a difficult, you mentioned it, it's a difficult offense to defend because you don't see it a whole lot, right? And these guys run it extremely well. So we got to be more disciplined. Got to avoid the penalties, and certainly 1st and 5 is not optimal for the Cyclone defense.
You're exactly right. Excuse me. The nose of the football's on the 50-yard line. Red Devils moving right to left against the Cyclone defense here. They're in the wing tee. Wingbacks just outside the tackles on either side. Now a man goes in motion from left to right. Quarterback takes a shotgun step, hands it off to his running back behind him, and he's going to push his way forward. He gets about 3 yards. That's number 25, Bryson James. He got 3 on the play, tackled by a host of Cyclones.
He had the whole right side of the line in front of him.
Second down and 1 here, or second down and 2 for the Red Devils. 4:42 to go in the first, up 7-6 over the Cyclones. First drive of the game for the Red Devils was 58 yards, 5 plays, and a touchdown. Cyclones trying to stop it here. Red Devils take it, fake the handoff, hand it off to the second man through. He's got some running down the field. He had a hold, but he got the benefit of. Andre Evans chases him down out. He gets inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, 29-yard line. So he picked up 18 yards and a first down. Robinson on the carry, number 24. Hey, don't throw that up in front of me, okay? Don't run up in the air, okay? If you want to stay right here, that's fine, but don't throw it up in the air. 1st and 10, Red Devils.
All right, fireworks.
Quarterback takes a shotgun step, hands it off to his running back. He runs away. Coming back. Cyclones chase him down. He gets 6 on the play. Terry Radford was in the backfield, but he outran Radford. That's number 21, Copeland over the right side. But there's going to be a hold. 2 penalty markers on the field. They probably call the same hold. We'll back them up 10. Holding on the Red Devils. Roll from the left hash to the right side of the field, all the way to the end line on the other side of the field, but there's a hold that sprung him.
You think at some point in time we might just stack the box, Clint, and just challenge them to throw the football? And we know they're not.
They hadn't even attempted to try to tonight. And the quarterback, this quarterback came in. He was 4 of 6 passing last week after the starter got injured. They did trust the starter. They apparently trusted this guy to throw it some. So we'll see what they can do. But, yeah, Jeff, I think you got to make them beat you with their arm.
Yeah, I think this is what they live and die. They live and breathe with the run game. Maybe you load the box up with, 7 guys and just say, here.
Ball's on the 41-yard line. They got to get to the 20 for a first down. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, look downfield. He's got a man open. He's got it coming open. The ball falls incomplete. And that's number 12, tried to hit number 9. Quarterback Bryce Young tried to hit number 9 out there. Nazee Bird. Ball falls incomplete. And
I'll tell you what, it wasn't a bad throw. He just dropped it.
It was a good throw. It was just dropped. Brings up second down and long.
Good play fake by the quarterback. Bryce Young, that's a tough one to.
That's a tough one to live up to.
Man, ain't no kidding.
Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet. Cyclones are unable to tackle him. He's driving the pile forward. He's on the inside the 20-yard line. He got the first down. He had to go 21 yards. He went 23. He got the first down. 3:42 to go in the first. And number 21 just bowled over the whole Cyclone football team, Jyshawn Copeland, and he has picked up a first down. He's got 63 yards rushing so far tonight for the Red Devils. They picked up 5 first downs so far against the Cyclone defense. Ball's at the 19-yard line of the Cyclones. Moving right to left, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back through the hole, and the running back gets to the 14-yard line, or 16-yard line. He gained 3.
We're going to try to force a turnover, try to strip that football from them because these guys run this offense very efficiently. It's only
absolutely.
the first quarter, but they really are efficient.
5th play of this drive coming up. Clinton's got a very efficient offense. They run it well, and Cyclones haven't seen it all season. What we saw at Fort Mill pales in comparison.
No.
Takes the handoff on the dive, hands it off to his running back, comes on the left hash. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line. Where are they going to spot him? Inside the 10. He stayed on his feet, good balance. He wrestled his way forward to the 9-yard line where it's going to be first and goal for the Red Devils.
Number 21 runs like he's mad, too.
Well, I tell you what, they got some running back. Of course, they got some blocking, too.
75 yards for number 21 so far is what I have him for. That's just Jyshawn Copeland. He's the left wing on the wing T. Dots the I's, number 25, Bryson James. Copeland James, now he sends a man in motion, hands it off, coming over to the left side to his running back. He scats his way inside, then bounces outside. Touchdown. That's number 24, Jaden Robinson from the right wing. Cut upfield, then bounced it outside. So it is 13-6 with 2:14 to go in the first. That's a 3-minute and 40-second drive. Good snap, holds up, kick is up, and it is good. So it's 14-6, 2:14 to go in the first. Cyclones give up another touchdown. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
All right, on to try to kick this ball off is number 83 for Clinton, Lucas Kirkendall. Finally get a chance to catch our breath. Clinton has now got a 14-6 lead over the Cyclones, capped off by a Robinson run, 9 yards over the left side, 6-play, 65-yard drive, 2:14 to go in the first. Kirkendall's got it teed up at the 40. Deep to receive, it's number 16 for the Cyclones, Antonio Hopkins, and number 3, Andre Evans. Slow getting the player on the field, the Cyclones are. That's number 38, Trajan P. And now he's on the field, and they're ready to go. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken by Andre at his own 10-yard line. 15-yard line, 20. He's trying to get up the field. 25-yard line. He's going to be tackled in there by several Red Devils. The guy that gets up off the bottom of the pile is number 5, Caden Crawford, who made the stop, the junior tight end. Cyclones take it over their own 25-yard line with 2:09 to go in the first.
I don't think we've seen an offensive line like this all year.
Red Devils go up 14-6. That is our State Farm score recap like the good neighbor folks.
26 on 26-yard line. Cyclones moving left to right. Trooper Floyd's got 3 receivers stacked to the right side of the formation, which is a short shot. Tyler Williams way out to the left side. McCullough in the backfield with him, moves him from the right side to the left side. Takes a shotgun snap, going to run a pitch to the outside. McCullough's trying to get outside, 30-yard line, 35-yard line. He's driving forward, 40-yard line. He's going to get run out of bounds right at the 40. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
He could have got a little block over there on the outside. He might have been able to. Yes. He might have been able to take it to the house. I don't know, but he needed a block. He needed one block.
Third first down of the night for the Cyclones.
But I'd rather him not block and get a holding than I'll take 14.
Once he turned the corner, he had the 10 or 15 yards.
Cyclones down 14-6. Trying to drive on their second offensive possession. Ball's on the left hash, moving left to right. 3 receivers stacked on the right side. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, goes swinging out here to Reggie. Reggie catches it. He's going to try to make a couple men miss. He's not going to be successful. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That pass was an extension of the running game, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. That was it. Trooper is 3 for 3 tonight. 2 passes to Reggie, 1 for 28, and 1 for no gain, 1 touchdown. That was to Kyan Kennedy for 15 yards. Clinton got a single high safety. They play a lot of matchup man zone. They'll take to see what they got. Hands it off to Shadim up the middle. Trooper does. Shadim's going to drive forward. He's driving the power. He's running hard.
Man.
He got to the midfield stripe, and he might have gotten enough for a first down. If he didn't, he got just shy of it.
That nose of the football is right on the 50 and the yard marker. It looks like it's about on the just tad on the other side. It can't be more than 5 inches.
Third down and inches for the Cyclones here. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Fourth play of this drive forthcoming. Coach Floyd signaling in his play call as Coach Peeler holds up the sign. McCullough got 9 on the play. 34 yards so far tonight, 5 rushes for Shadim. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, takes a shotgun snap. He's going to look downfield. He's going to call his own number. He's got the first down. He got 2. He needed an inch.
Cyclones have certainly shown the ability to move the football on Clinton.
4th first down of the night for the Cyclone. 5th play of the drive forthcoming.
Clock's running 40, under 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cyclones down 14-6.
Coach Floyd signals the play in. Offensive team looks to the sideline. Trevonte Weldon slow to get in his position. Now he's there on the left tackle. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, looks across the field. He's got his man out here. That's Reggie Heath. Reggie's inside the 40-yard line to include the 36. That's a gain of 13 or 12 and a first down.
Very nice throw. Very nice throw. One thing Reggie does really well, guys, I've watched him all year long. He does a really good job of catching the ball with his hands.
Yes, he does.
Not his body.
Coming into tonight's game with a fresh offer from Charlotte. I think more will come in the next 2 years, but got a first offer from a Division I school this week. Trooper takes a shotgun step, hands it to Shadim up the middle. Shadim pushes forward over the left side of the offensive line. He's going to get maybe 3, so that brings up 2nd down and 7 for the Cyclones. 37 yards on 6 rushes for Shadim McCullough. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take a break. Cyclones down 14-6, but driving when we come back to start the second.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium after 1. It is 14-6 Clinton over the Cyclones. Cyclones have faced a running attack that we expected. Only 1 attempt for the quarterback, Young, and it fell incomplete for 0 yards. But the Red Devils have amassed well over 100 yards, about 130 yards rushing so far tonight, and have had 2 drives close to 60 yards each. Cyclones start this drive, start this quarter, a 2nd down and 6 from the Red Devil 32. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, comes across his body, throws it across the field. That has hit Tyler Williams, who's set up in a...
Tell you what, it was almost a pick 6, guys. But I'm going to tell you something. He had Cayenne. I think he was looking for Tyler, but I'm going to tell you something. He had Cayenne wide open.
Justin Copeland almost had a pick 6. He read Trooper's eyes. Tyler sat down and a button hook just outside the sticks. Trooper tried to hit him. Ball falls incomplete, thankfully. First incompletion of the night for Trooper. Cyclones have 2 receivers to the right side now. Williams goes in motion from left to right. Everybody on the right side of the formation except Kyan Kennedy. Trooper going to look downfield. He's going to try to hit Kyan and got him lined up on one-on-one coverage, and he just overthrew Kyan. Good coverage out there by number 2. Copeland again. Ball falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 6 for the Cyclones. What's Coach Floyd do here? I think
you got to go for it, guys.
4th down and 6.
First of all, we can't punt. Punting's not going to do any good. And I'll be honest with you, I think the first team that punts tonight might come on the short end. This is a big down for the Cyclones early in this game, guys. We got to convert.
11:53 to go in the second. 4th down and 6 for the Cyclones here. Ball's at the 32-yard line of the Red Devils. Got to get to the 26 for a first down. Trooper Floyd barking out the signal to his offensive line. Both crowds are getting fired up. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. Got some pressure coming across the middle. Throws it just in front of Andre Evans. Ball falls incomplete. Cyclones turn it over on downs.
All right, this is going to fall back up on the defense here, guys. They've got to figure out a way to stop them. We've got to slow these guys down.
After starting 4 for 4, Trooper has missed his last 3 passes, and now the Cyclones put themselves in a bad spot as the Red Devils take it over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. 11:47 to go in the second with their third offensive possession. They've scored on the first 2. Quarterback Bryce Young, not the one who plays for Nick Saban, not the Heisman Trophy winner, comes onto the field with his offense. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Cyclone's going to give chase. He pitches it out there. Cyclone's going to catch him in the backfield, but he breaks free a couple tackles and still drives his way forward. They had him 3 yards deep, and he got 1. Good hard run by the running back there, number 25 for the Red Devils. Had him for a loss of 3. He gained 1. 2nd down and 9 for the Red Devils here. 11:27 to go. 11:23 clock running here in the second. Red Devils in a huddle in no hurry, letting the clock run. Man in motion, hands it off to him, coming over from the right side to the left side, and the quarterback, he's got some running in the 50-yard line. Cyclone's going to give chase. He's going to get to the 45-yard line. He picked up 17 and 5, 22 yards. Number 21, he's the big runner right now for the Red Devils. He's got 97 tonight already in a quarter and a half. Quarter and a tenth. Tight end lined up on the left side of the formation. Moves a wing back outside the tight end now. Man goes in motion. He's going to hand it off to his running back. Cyclone's going to get him in the backfield, though. This time they give chase, and they're going to chase him down for a big-time loss. DJ Stevenson at home for the Cyclones there, and they take him down for a 6-yard loss. That was number 24, the running back for the Red Devils. That's Robinson over the left side, and the Cyclones take him down for a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, big play here on 2nd down and long. I mean, last time they had the ball, they were able to convert on 2nd and long. So need to put them in 3rd and very long.
2nd down and 16 for the Red Devils in the wing tee. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Hands it off to him from the left side of the right side. He's got running room on the outside. He springs free. 40-yard line, 35-yard line. He's getting run about the 30-yard line by Zeke Davis. Zeke Evans for the Cyclones. And he picked up the 26 yards. He needed 16. He got 26.
Yeah, we have not had an answer for just about most of their running game guys. We just
123 yards now for number 21.
a lot of misdirection and just
Jyshawn Copeland, no answer for him as he runs in the wing back from the left side. And what they do is fake it to the running back behind the quarterback and then hand it to him on the sweep. We all know it's coming. Cyclones just getting sucked in on that left side of the defensive line. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle. It's a quick hitter. He's at the 25-yard line, 20, still on his feet down inside the 15-yard line to the 11. That's a gain of 19 and a first down. The 10th of the first half.
I'd like to know how many runs of 10-plus yards they've had.
I can tell you in a minute.
a lot.
He's got 41 yards on the night. That's number 25, and that is Bryson James, the tailback in the wing T formation. First and 10 from the 11 of the Cyclones. Red Devils threatening to go up by 2 scores. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back who's going to spread outside. He's got running room. It's a hold coming back. He gets into the end zone, but there's a hold.
He threw that flag. He threw that from the back of the end. That was an impressive throw on the flag, guys. He threw that thing about 20 yards.
He did.
The back judge going to bail the Cyclones out here on a holding call where he ran over the left side. Number 24 did. That's Jaden Robinson from his right wing back position. He got into the end zone, but they're going to take 6 off the board and back them up 10. Now Cyclones need to take advantage of this.
I'd like to think they're going to, it is to our advantage, but it just has not worked out that way early in this game, guys.
First down and 20, balls at the Cyclone 21-yard line. No, you're exactly right. Coach Corey Fountain's team has just been able to really manhandle the Cyclone defense so far tonight. Offensively. 9:11 to go in the second. Cyclone's going to bring pressure. He's going to hand it off to the running back over the right side. Cyclone's going to beat him, but he can't take him down. He's just dragging a pile. He's at the 5-yard line. He's going to get inside. It's a face mask on the Cyclones. Half a distance to the goal. It's going to be first and goal at the 1.
Good grief. Has to be a face mask on Jester.
There's a face mask on the Cyclones. Got to be.
Of course, half the distance of the goal will be from the half-yard line to the quarter
5-yard face mask on the Cyclones. Half a distance to the goal. That's the first and goal for the Red Devils, the 11th of the night. That is another big gain on second down and long of 20 yards for number 21 for the Red Devils, Jyshawn Copeland. We can't tackle him.
You know, they do a really good job of getting blockers out in front, too.
Yes,
that's something that I've been watching through this first quarter and some change. They do a really good job of just getting these guys out in front, and these guys follow their blocks.
This has not so far been a good matchup for the Cyclones defensively. No. Cyclones do better when they teams they can get after the quarterback, and they've always struggled. You know, they've struggled. We've seen this so far tonight, but we've also seen the Cyclones in recent years just struggle with power run teams because of the size of the defensive line. First and goal, Red Devils. Ball's inside the 2-yard line of the Cyclones. Bryce Young in the quarterback position, waiting on the shotgun snap, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Might as well go to 21, let him get the touchdown. On the left side, hands it off to him. It goes over the right side. He comes on the swing pass. Comes around the corner, takes the handoff, and sticks it into the end zone. 20-6, Red Devils with 8:50 to go in the second.
It's really a simple offense. The quarterback just stands in, pivots, and decides who he wants to give it to him. It's gone. He's got blocking. Unbelievable blocking.
Block.
Cyclones block the extra point, so it's 20-6, 8:50 to go in the second. We'll be back. Cyclone Football on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service is located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. You're listening to WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Emery.
All right, back here, Kirkendall's on the kickoff after the Red Devils stuck it in on a 1-yard touchdown run by Copeland over the right side, up 20-6, kicking off here deep to the Cyclones. Andre Evans takes it at the 15-yard line, 20-yard line. He's trying to get upfield, 25-30. He's still on his feet. He's going to get to the 33-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 against this Red Devil defense, 8:41 to go in the second. Down 20-6, Copeland just capped off a 8-play, 68-yard drive. Copeland has 9 rushes for 144 yards in this football game so far. Jeff, you were asking how many rushes over 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Copeland alone. Trooper Floyd takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough, starts over the right side, gets hit in the backfield by number 54 for the Red Devils. Big defensive lineman there from the interior, Hezekiah Kynard. Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down and 12 for the Cyclones. Cyclones have 4 first downs so far tonight. The Red Devils have 11. It's been an all-on juggernaut so far by this Red Devil offense. Now they're creeping guys up on the defense, a 4-2 defensive front. Sending guys forward. Trooper Floyd rolls to the right. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man open. That's going to be number 8. Baxley.
Got to be holding on the Cyclone.
Baxley calls it or a man downfield. It's thrown by the linesman, but Baxley catches the ball at the 42-yard line. So it is so far a pass of 10. We'll see what happens. The linesman has called a lot of penalties tonight. Been a lot of penalties tonight.
Ineligible receiver. Good grief.
Ineligible receiver downfield on Cyclones. I figured if the lineman threw it, that's his job. Watch that line. And where he threw it, it didn't look like it was a hold. The umpire would have called the hold, I would have thought.
Very, very true.
It's a 5-yard penalty against the Cyclones. Replay 2nd down, or is it a loss of down, Jimbo?
No, it's just second down penalty. Whatever the penalty was, 5 yards, 10 yards.
Golly. 5th penalty for the Cyclones tonight. Costly penalty there for a total of 27 yards, but that was a costly. Erased a good game from Trooper Floyd to number 2, Reggie Heath. I believe that was an alignment issue personally. I don't think it was a lineman downfield. I think it was a covered-up man running a route,
perhaps.
And the ball was thrown. Jimbo.
Could be.
Coach Floyd having a conversation with the receivers. That's why I tend to think that. I didn't see a lineman downfield. That didn't mean he wasn't there. Cyclones have 3 receivers in a triangle bunch formation to the left side. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to roll left. He's getting all kind of pressure. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, sacked back there by one of the linebackers who comes in, number 25. That's the tailback. He's all over the football field so far tonight for the Red Devils. That's Bryson James. Trooper Floyd loses 10 on the play. So it brings up the 3rd play of this drive for the Cyclones. It started at their own 34. It was promising. First down run was stopped in the backfield, then a penalty, then a sack. So now we've got Trooper Floyd, 3rd down and really long. A bad snap from Jeremiah. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw back across his body here to try to hit the screen to Shadim. 20-yard, 25-yard line, 30, 35-yard line, 40, 45-yard line, run out of bounds at the 48. That's enough for a Cyclone first down.
Great play call there, guys. Boy, did we need that one.
32-yard hookup from Trooper Floyd to Shadim McCullough.
And it was well blocked. He had blockers out in front of him.
32-yard screen pass. That's why Tim Beck runs them. all the time, but he got no success that Trooper just had. Tim Beck's the offensive coordinator for the NC State Wolfpack. But you got to throw the ball down the field occasionally. Cyclones have 3 receivers to the right side, going to run the option to the right side, going to pitch it back here to Antonio Hopkins. Antonio got upfield. He's got to the 45-yard line. He got 6 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 4.
I think it's an understatement to think the Cyclones need to score a touchdown here.
I think it's
It almost wouldn't hurt my feelings if it took us 6.5 minutes from the 45-yard line to get in the end zone.
Cyclones started this drive at their own 33, had a big 3rd down pickup. Had to get 38. They got 4. They had to get 28. Got 32. 6:14 to go in the second. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, pistol formation with Antonio Hopkins. T-Hop's got some running room, I thought, but it closed down quickly. Number 36 in the backfield from a linebacker position. Kason Copeland, a sophomore, made a big-time stop.
Well, Antonio looked like he was deep on that.
Yeah, I thought he was a little too deep.
He looked like he was 10 yards deep.
Yeah, he was about 3 yards behind Trooper.
Yeah.
3rd down and 7 for the Cyclones. 5:48 to go in the second.
He didn't have a chance to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's 20-6 Red Devils. Cyclones got a big 3rd down coming up.
Let's look for number 5.
Trooper Floyd barks out the ball to his offensive lineman, tells him what to do, steps back, got Antonio Hopkins to his right, sends a man in motion. That's Jaquan Carter from left to right. Takes a shotgun snap. Everybody's on the right side. Going to try to throw back across to Kyan. On a screen pass, Kyan's got it.
Nice
I tell you
play.
what, number 7 made a fantastic play by Clinton. He made a great stop. That's defensive back comes up, Tyleek Fuller, and he made the stop. If he hadn't made a stop, Kyan's got about 25 yards of running room. Good open field tackle for a loss of 3.
Yeah, sometimes you got to credit the defense for making a nice play.
And done that on that great one-on-one tackle. Big tight end kid. Oh, it is a corner.
Floyd got to punt the football. It's going to be muffed. I think the Red Devils muffed it, but I think the return man fell on the football, Justin Copeland. Trooper kicked it from the 49-yard line. It's going to be spotted at the 22, so that's a 29-yard punt for Trooper. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Cyclones just punted away.
We got to keep them out of the end zone. We can't let them score here.
Red Devils taking over 1st and 10, balls at their own 22-yard line.
We have not shown the ability to stop them at any point in time.
No, we've had no success at all. We'll see if we can't do some here. Defense needs to get a big play. Takes shotgun snap, hands it off to the man in the tailback position, the pistol. He's going to drive his way forward to the 35-yard line, 36. He got 13-14 on the play, brings up 2nd and 1st down and 2.
The other thing this does, guys, it just wears your defense down. And, they've been on the field a lot, and
they're getting pounded.
Yeah, big time.
42 balls at the 42-yard line of the Red Devils, moving left to right. James is going to be in the pistol. He lined up behind the quarterback. He's in the shotgun, a wing T offense. Sends a man in motion. He fakes the handoff to his pistol guy, hands it off to his running back over the left side. Cyclones will be able to stop him, but not before he gains 4. And that's number 24 on the run around the left side, Jaden Robinson. Ball's at the 41-yard line. Line of scrimmage for this set of downs is the 37. 3:56 until the half. Red Devils up 20-6 over the Cyclones, who've had no success stopping this wing T so far. Hands it off to James on the left side. James has got 10 yards before he goes out of bounds. No, they mark him at 8, so they get him out of bounds at midfield stripe. That's enough for a 1st down. 63 yards. 8 rushes for 63 yards.
That's not bad, and it's not even halftime yet.
Nose of the football is bumped up to the 50-yard line. They're moving left to right. The Red Devils are. Now they move the running back from behind the line, behind the quarterback to his right. Cyclones come on a run blitz, and they run right by it.
In the back.
Number 21 runs over the right side. He gets run out of bounds at the 41-yard line, a 42-yard line. He gained 9 on the play. 153 rushes, 10 rushes for 153 yards for number 21 tonight, Jyshawn Copeland.
That makes some pretty easy math. I believe that's 15.3 yards per carry.
There you go.
That's pretty good. I don't know why I'd give it to anybody else.
Copeland on the right side, the left side, and the wing back. Cyclones going to try to bring some pressure. They send Copeland in motion. Cyclones jump off sides. DJ Stevenson does, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Cyclones. That's the 6th of the first half. Ball is now spotted at the Cyclone 37. Cyclones give up another first down on a penalty this time. 4th play of this drive forthcoming here. Red Devils in a huddle. 3:32, up 20-6, getting ready to try to put another touchdown between them and the Cyclones is on this drive. We'll see what happens. Two wingback to either side. Sends Copeland in motion. Now he fakes and runs back to his wingback position to see what's going on. Coach Caldwell signals a new play call into his defensive front. DJ Stevenson, Kyan Kennedy in the linebackers. He switches sides, runs the running back to the left side. Cyclone's going, Shadim going to hit him, and he bounces off Shadim. He's going to get inside the 35-yard line down to about the 32 as he ran over the left side. Cyclones had him stopped for 2, and he fought his way through for another 6. Gain 8 on the play. 5th play of this drive coming up, 2nd down and 2, maybe 2nd down and 3. Clock's running. Red Devils up 20-6. 3 minutes left in the opening half. Ball, nose of football on the Cyclone 30. Red Devils moving left to right. Hands it off to the second man through. That's the right tailback, James. James bowls his way over the 25-yard line to the 26, maybe 27, where they're going to spot him. He gained 7, and that's enough for a first down.
They're not getting hit. These running backs are not getting even touched until they get 6 yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
And if they had a 3rd down tonight?
I'm not sure if they had a 3rd down or not.
That's a good question. I don't think so. I do not think so.
I haven't taken note of downs. I'm doing the best I can over here, Jimbo.
You're doing a great job.
23, ball's on the 23-yard line of the Cyclones. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, hands it over inside, handoff to number 24. He bounces outside, but he's tackled by Reggie Heath from his his quarterback position, but he gains 6 on the play. 24 is the running back who's had the least success, Jaden Robinson. He's carried the ball 7 times, but he's still got 40 yards, so that's pretty good. That's over 5 yards a carry, Jeff.
Yeah.
Almost 6.
Simple math. Yeah, you're right. And he's having a bad night.
Ron Young's in the shotgun. Waiting on the snap. Cyclone's going to try to bring some pressure. Hands it off to James. James doesn't get hit. He's 5 yards downfield before he even gets hit. He's inside the 10-yard line to the 8. He got 10 on the play. They gave him 12 on the play to James. He's got 82 yards and 10 rushes. 1st and goal. Ball's at the 6-yard line of the Cyclones. Young takes a snap, hands it off to James over the left side. James gets hit, but he wrangles his way forward through the hole down to about the 2, maybe 3-yard line. Picks up 3 on the play.
Body language is not real good right now for the Cyclones.
Cyclones worn out. Defense can't stop them at the moment. 2nd down and goal, Red Devils. Takes a snap, hands it off to his running back over the right side. Touchdown, number 21, Copeland.
No, I don't think so.
They stopped him short. Hit in there by Zeke Evans. I would have thought he got in there. He got 1 on the play, maybe 2. 155 yards so far for Copeland. 10th play of this drive, forthcoming, 57 seconds. This is exactly what Coach Fountain wanted to do. Cyclones called timeout. We'll take it with them. Cyclones down 20-6 when we come back.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone football game game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, back here, third down and goal. Ball's at the 1 foot line. Red Devils take the shotgun snap, fake the handoff to the tailback forward, and they hand it off on the wing back coming over the right side. Terry Radford stops him short, throws him down for a loss of half a yard, brings up fourth down and goal. This is the first fourth down they've had tonight, Jim, and I think it was either the first or second third down the Cyclones have forced. Clock's running here. 27 seconds and running. Coach Fountain of Clinton calls timeout. We'll hold it right here. Cyclones had a hard time, but maybe the defense is bowing up. Jeff, they could have stopped right here. I think you got to go into the locker room a little bit fired up.
You feel really good because you get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
I mean, you got a chance to get it to a one-score game. I mean, if I'm Clinton, what do you got? 23 seconds left, and you got maybe another 2 timeouts. I'm giving it to 24. I mean,
yeah, well, I think I might just run. I just run the dive. I mean, 25 has not had been, when he's run the dive, he doesn't have the yardage that 21 has from the left wing, but when he's run the dive, he's been able to get 2 or 3 yards before he's even touched. So you got to get 1 yard here, Jeff. Yeah, you could run. I'd run 21 from the left to the right on that left wing to the right side, or the dive 25. I wouldn't run the right wing, though. We've been able to stop him. 24's only got 40 yards rushing for 8 rushes. Cyclones had more success against number 24.
Only 40 yards, only 5 yards per carry.
That's correct, Jim. That's correct. We've had more success. Let's take them what we can here. Let's take the positives.
Right.
All right, Red Devils come to the field. Fourth down and 1. Ball's at the 1.5 yard line for a touchdown here. Takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll the right side. He's got a man open in the end zone. That's James. Beautiful play call. They ran a play action pass. James comes through on the dive that he faked the dive. He rolled to the right side. Quarterback rolled to the right. Cyclones gave chase, but the running back was wide open in the corner of the end zone. He just lofted it up. Touchdown, Red Devils.
But again, you still got to execute that. They executed that to perfection. And Bryce Young did right.
Bryce Young.
Great job, 18 seconds remains.
Here's the kicker on to try the extra point. Kirkendall is the holder. Fortman is the kicker. Snap, kicks up. It is good back toward the high school. So it's 27-6, 18 seconds left in the half. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, Kirkendall's kicks a high end over end kick. Be taken at the 15-yard line by Andre Evans. 15, 30, 25-yard line. He jumps over, and he's going to get to the 29-yard line. They say there's a flag. I don't see one on the field.
Oh, I know. I said block in the back because there was a block in the back. We just missed it. They just missed it, but.
This Red Devil football team's coming in playing more physical than I thought they would as well. I didn't know what to expect, but if you look out and you watch the game, of course, we've been telling you guys what's happening, but those of us in the stands, we'll talk about this at halftime. I mean, a lot of Cyclone players get knocked backwards. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. Going to take a knee. That's going to be the last play of the first half. So the Cyclones are going to go into halftime break down 27-6 to the Red Devils, number 3 ranked team in the state, undefeated, and we start to understand why tonight against this Cyclone football team. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back. Get this halftime underway. Cyclones down 27-6 to start the halftime period.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home, located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls, are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, back here in Chester, listening to Cyclone football on WRBK. It's Jeff Kerr along with Clinton Davis and Jim Fuller. Halftime score, Clinton, the visiting Clinton Red Devils up on the Cyclones by a score of 27-6. Clint will have some statistics for you in a short while, and you'll understand why it's so lopsided right now. But let me recap the scoring for the game. So Clinton takes the opening possession, goes down with 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Copeland with a 6-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. Cyclones returned the favor on the next possession, and with 6:06 to go, Cayenne Kennedy wide open in the end zone from Trooper Floyd touchdown pass. Cyclones chose to go for a 2-point conversion after a penalty, put the ball on the 1-yard line. The 2-point conversion failed. Cyclones down 7-6. With 2:14 to go in the first quarter, Robinson on a 4-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. By Clinton up 14-6. And with 8:50 to go in the second quarter, at the 8:50 mark in the second quarter, Copeland with another touchdown run, 1-yard run. Extra point was blocked by Antonio Hopkins. And the final scoring of the first half with 18.7 seconds left to go, James James won a 2-yard pass from Young. The extra point was good. The halftime score is 27-6. Cyclones took the ball and just needed and went into halftime. Cyclones will get the ball to start the second half. However, it's a uphill battle, Clint, right now for the Cyclones.
Yeah, it's going to be a really hard, really, really big challenge for the Cyclones. I'll talk about stats in a minute. Let me just give you one stat. 32 plays in the first half for Clinton, 21 plays for the Cyclones. We don't keep time of possession. I can go back and figure that out. But it's pretty significantly balanced in Clinton's favor, as are the rest of the offensive stats. Cyclones just haven't had an answer. They haven't had an answer on defense at all. I mean, Clinton is just knocking the Cyclones off the football. And we'll talk more about that. Let's take a break and we'll be back with Cyclone Football WRBK.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located at 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139. time.
WRBK wants you to know the Richburg Fall Festival and Car Show is Saturday, October 22nd in Richburg from 10 until 2. There'll be vendors on site along with live music, fun for the entire family. The Masters Car Club will have a top 25 plus Best Truck, Best Car, Mayor's Choice, and Master's Choice. Again, that's the Richburg Masters Car Club Fall Festival and Car Show, Saturday, October 22nd, 10 until 2. Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
All right, we're back here at Cyclone Stadium. It's halftime. Cyclones down 27-6 to the Clinton Red Devils. This is a championship football game. Championship on the line. Cyclones aren't out of it yet. They're down 3 scores, Jeff. But boy, they got a big mountain to climb.
There's a long way to go. You know, first of all, offense has got to, we got to score every possession we can get, and we've got to figure out a way to stop them. And we just hadn't figured it out yet. I know you're going to get some statistics that are going to probably let everybody understand why this game is where we are right now with it. But yeah, Clint, it's going to be a tremendous uphill battle. But the Cyclones do get the football start the second half, and to say it's a must-score situation is kind of an understatement.
No, I think you're exactly right. Let me give you some statistics here as we get going. First of all, for Chester, let me just kind of give you Chester behind. Always do the team behind first. Chester had 5 first downs, 12 rushes for 37 yards, which is not where Chester wants to be. They got to run the football to be successful. Only 37 yards on 12 rushes tonight. That's just at 3 yards per rush. Trooper Floyd is 6 of 9 passing for 57 yards. 21 total plays on offense for the Cyclones and a total yardage of 94 yards in the first half against this Clinton Red Devils defense. Here's the thing that's interesting. Clinton's come into this game averaging 52 points a game and giving up 15. I just looked at their schedules and I think the Cyclones will do more. I wonder how strong they are. Man, I'm telling you, Jeff, this football team is here to play. They're legit on both sides of the football.
Very much so.
Trooper Floyd's had 1 punt for 29 yards, 6 penalties for the Cyclones for 32 yards in the first half. So 21 plays, 94 yards total offense for the Cyclones. Leaders for the Cyclones, Shadim McCullough has 7 rushes for 35 yards. Trooper Floyd is 6 of 9 passing for 57 yards. Leading receiver for the Cyclones, Reggie Heath had 3 catches for 40 yards. Shadim McCullough 1 catch for 32 yards, and Kyan Kennedy 2 catches for a total of 12 yards. The Red Devils tonight, let me give you their statistics. Red Devils tonight, 16 first downs in the first half. In 2 quarters, they've rushed the ball 30 times for 280 yards. They're 1 of 2 passing for 1 yard and a touchdown. They're 32 offensive plays for 281 yards in the first 2 quarters of this football game. They're up 27-6, on pace to score what they're used to scoring. 3 penalties for 27 yards. No punts tonight. Leaders for Clinton, number 21 for Jyshawn Copeland, has 11 rushes for 155 yards, and Bryson James has 11 rushes for 85 yards, and the guy who's not been their top dog, but the one who the Cyclones have most success stopping is number 24, Jaden Robinson, a junior, and he's had 8 rushes for 40 yards. Time of possession we don't have, but it's got to be 2 to 1 in the amount of time the offense of Clinton's been on the field. So just keep that in mind. Cyclones have run 21 plays for 94 yards, and Clinton's run 32 plays for 281 yards. That's unbelievable, and just tells the story there, Jeff. A senior-laden offensive line, a senior-laden running backs. Clinton is set up and ready to go. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Jeff will be with our man Travis Jenkins. Leather jackets out. He's ready to go. Cyclone football, WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, back here in Chester, you're listening to Cyclone Football on WRK. It's halftime at the game at Cyclone Stadium, and Cyclones are down by the score of 27-6 to the Clinton Red Devils. Happy to welcome in Travis Jenkins, high school football connoisseur, knows it all, and everything about everything that you know about high school football. Travis has got it right here. But Travis, welcome. How you doing tonight? I said, how you doing tonight?
I've been better, Jeff.
Yeah. Have you seen? I've not seen Chester get this dominated on the from the other offensive. From the defensive side, as much. I can't remember the last time I've seen anything like this. Maybe the South Point days when they had Jadeveon Clowney.
Maybe Chapman in 2017 in the playoffs. That's about the last one I can think where we got worked like this. But the thing you got to keep in mind is, they've done this to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Their closest game this year is 14 points, and they've scored 49 in all but one game this year. They have almost as many seniors as Chester has players.
Right, exactly.
They have 23, I think y'all said seniors. Yeah. Chester has 6. Dress is about 30 total.
Yeah.
And they do what they do very well. They've attempted 2 passes tonight. They completed 1 for 2 yards and a touchdown.
And the first one should have been caught.
Yeah, but they're... Well, here's what they do, and the thing is, they're not gigantic up front or anything. I was expecting, when I saw that they ran for like 5:26 last week against Woodruff, a school record, which is really saying something when you're breaking rushing records at Clinton. But they're not huge up front, but man, they go double tight. They're using H-backs, multiple backs. That's usually one receiver, but they're just, and not only do they block everything well, and they run a little bit of misdirection and a little sleight of hand stuff. Those backs are so physical. God, they're just ragdolling people and dragging them behind them. Yeah. They're just really hard to tackle. It's just, but they're physically they're impressive, and physically they've beaten Chester on both sides of the line so far tonight.
Yeah, we've had some opportunities offensively, and then we put ourselves in a hole. I said this earlier. I said the first team that punts will probably end up losing the game.
Yeah.
And they've just been extremely efficient. What they do extremely well.
Yeah.
They're very efficient. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Their running backs will run as hard as anybody I've seen all year. And I did not see the Catawba Ridge game, but this is probably one of the most complete football teams that I've seen. Defensively, I think they've got some holes. We can throw the ball. I think you can throw the ball on them.
Well, when they came out on that first defensive series and were playing Reggie Heath man, I was like, hey, I'm probably not going to do this for long.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I think they can be scored on.
They can.
But the problem is that the way they run the football, they don't have these 2 and 3 play drives. They're 9 and 10 play drives, and they're 60 yards, and they just take their time. And next thing you know, you look up and you're down 27-6.
Now, for one thing, anybody who knows the history of their coach, Corey Fountain, would know that this is what's coming. You know, he was the former coach at Lamar, and this is exactly what his teams at Lamar were like. They ran the ball. They were really physical. They tackled well. They're physically tough, beat you up front. That's what he did at Lamar. But just to show you how well they ran the ball, and y'all may have already mentioned this, I don't know. Do you realize that Clinton had to attempt 1 third down play?
We were talking about that earlier.
And that was on the last drive at the goal line.
That was before that, because Jim was like, have they even had a third down play? And I said, I can't remember having a third.
They did not have a single third down play until the last drive inside Chester.
They had 2nd 20-something and made it, and they've had that twice.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more about the game and get ready for the second half. You listen to Cyclone Football on WRBK. Cyclones down to the Clinton Red Devils by a score of 27-6.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
All right, back here in Chester, Clinton, Chester halftime. We got about 2 minutes to go, and then we'll get the courtesy 2 more minutes. So we got about 4.5 minutes left before the game resumes. Cyclones will get the football to start the second half. Travis, good grief, Cyclones have got to score.
They've got to score.
It's a must score.
They got to score on this first drive. Chester, especially early in the year, they were a team that kind of lived offensively on big plays, and that's what they're going to have to be. And that's kind of changed as time's gone on. The offensive line's kind of gelled. They've run the ball better. But they got to have big plays, and they're going to have to get some turnovers because otherwise, you'll see what we've seen so far probably, which is Clinton running for 261 yards by my crude math.
What I've watched in the first half was, the running backs, first of all, they run hard, but some of them weren't getting touched till they were 6 and 7 yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage, and that's just hard, and you're asking a 5'8" defensive back who weighs 150 pounds to stop a pretty hefty guy. So anyway, it's Cyclones have got a tough road to hoe to the second half. I think they're going to keep fighting. That's the nature of the beast here. They don't ever give up, so we don't ever have to worry about that. But they do have their hands full. Clinton's as advertised, guys.
Yeah, they're as good as advertised, and a 150-pound DB trying to tackle these backs is like a hummingbird trying to tackle a freight train.
Yeah, but anyway, it's going to be an interesting and see what happens. The Cyclones are going to come out. I mean, I think the play calling for the Cyclones has been great.
It's been fine, and the offensive line held up early on the last couple of drives, not quite as well.
We've had some penalties. We had some penalties early, and we got second and 20-something, and then third and 20-something. We did hit a third and 28.
Third and 28, yeah.
32 yards. A great play call, by the way. Then we had another one of those screen passes to Cayenne over here, and if he gets a block, but the kid from Clinton just made one heck of a tackle. So,
yeah.
Again.
Well, he read that play so well, and he was unimpeded.
Yeah.
You're right. If somebody could have thrown him a block, Cayenne scores.
So just to recap here, the winner of this game, pretty much wins the region.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think Emerald had given any much of a fight for Clinton. But
and I think even if they did at that point, Clinton would have, Emerald has more than one region loss. Clinton would have head-to-head against everybody else. So, this is for the region for either way.
Sure. So, the Cyclones, would still in good position for, either way they're going to host a home playoff game one way or the other.
In 2 weeks, sure.
So
probably
that's a good
looking like
thing.
Blue Ridge or Travelers Rest, I think.
Yep, I'm pulling for the Devil Dogs just because I like the nickname.
What a great mascot.
Yeah, what a great mascot.
Top 5 in the state, in my opinion.
Yeah. But yeah, so, Cyclones, I'm just excited to see how them come out and play the second half. I don't know what kind of adjustments you can make at halftime for this offense, but
there's not much. I mean, because there's been very little. They don't even pretend like they're going to throw it on most plays.
No.
So I mean, you know what's coming. It's just a matter of stopping it, and it's just and nobody has this year.
I mean, the good news is the defense had to rest. They were able to rest that entire halftime, and they get to rest the first part of the third quarter. So so we got the ball. So what we need to do offensively is we need to have a drive. It's okay if it's a 7, 10, 12 play drive. Score. Take some time off the clock.
Yeah.
Give the defensive guys a little chance to recoup because they're just taking a beating tonight right now.
Yeah. I still think Chester's going to need some quick strike scores. Again,
Sure.
they're down 3 scores here. And I don't, it's just Clinton doesn't get stopped much. They haven't all year. Newberry held them to 35. That's the low point total for the year. So, I mean, you have to hope for turnovers or some big plays and special teams or something like that to give you a boost against them.
Held them to 35.
That's their low point total of the year is 35.
That's crazy.
They've had 49 in every other game at least.
That's crazy.
And scored, I think, 70 on Woodruff last week?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, listen, Travis, as always, appreciate you. Get down there and stay warm. And we'll see you in a couple. You got a Louisville score by chance or any updates?
Louisville's up 28-6 mid-second last I heard, so it sounds like the Lions are about to lock up a region championship tonight.
What about Great Falls, Mac?
I have not gotten a score yet.
No, okay, all right. Well, listen, thanks again, Travis, for being here. Enjoy the second half, and you're listening to Cyclo Football on WRBK. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get ready for the second half.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
Hearing the words, "you have cancer," will be the most devastating diagnosis you will receive. Cancer expense can also be financially devastating. Cancer of Many Colors is a nonprofit organization that offers support to all cancer patients in Chester and surrounding counties. Cancer of Many Colors gives hope to families through financial assistance for their basic living expenses and out-of-state lodging. If you or someone you know is undergoing cancer treatments and need help, visit cancerofmanycolors.com or email info@cancerofmanycolors.com and request an application. cancerofmanycolors.com. Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones. Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, back there in Chester, halftime. We'll actually get ready to start the second half, Clint.
Yeah, that's right. Kirkendall has it teed up for Clinton. Cyclones will get the opening kick down 27-6. Got a score right here, no question about it. Clinton was able to run at will, 280 yards rushing, kept the football 2 minutes to every 1 minute the Cyclones had it in the first half. Cyclone defense was worn out at the end of the half, and we'll see if the Cyclones are able to put some points on the board here. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's going to be taken deep at the 5-yard line by Andre Evans. He hands it off to Antonio Hopkins on the end around. Hopkins is still running up the field at the 40-yard line. Got me confused a little bit. It was on the reverse. Antonio Hopkins come around, and Andre handed it off to him, and then I couldn't figure out what to say.
I don't think we've done that all year.
I haven't seen Chester do that in 18 seasons. So you got to mix it up a little bit, and I'm proud of them for doing it. Ball's going to be at the 41-yard line of the Cyclones as they start the second half here. They'll be moving right to left. 11:49 to go in the third quarter. Cyclones down 27-6. Trooper Floyd waiting on the shotgun snap. McCullough to his left side. Takes a shotgun snap. Going to roll to the right and throw across the body. And ball's going to be, he's going to throw it away. It's going to be across the line of scrimmage. It's a good throwaway, good incompletion.
That was smart move.
Got the ball past the line of scrimmage. No. Man was breaking free, Tyler Williams, but it was a little late for Trooper to be able to throw that ball in there. And he's trying to hit Andre Evans on a deep post, but it was well covered by Clinton. Ball's on the right hash. Cyclones moving right to left. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Evans in a tight split. Tight end on the right side of the formation. Takes a shotgun snap. Hands it off up the middle this time to Shadim. The 50-yard line, 45-yard line, 40-yard line, 35-yard line. Cuts outside. Gets a little bit of a block by Tyler Williams. Down inside the 25-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10.
You know, we talked about this at halftime, Clint. This defense has got some holes. I mean, there's some opportunities for the offense just to move the football and score. The problem is we just can't stop them on defense.
Cyclones 34-yard run here to start the second half on the second play of that drive. 1st and 10 Cyclones. Clock's running. Antonio Hopkins in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Ball's on the left hash this time. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Hopkins up the middle. Hopkins is going to go forward to the 25-yard line into the 24. He got 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 8. I'm drinking a Diet Pepsi. I'd like to make a personal plea to whoever buys the drinks for the Cyclones. We like a Coke.
No, you keep bringing the Pepsi.
Well, that's something we'd expect somebody from Columbia to say.
That's right.
Cyclones down 27-6, moving right to left, 2nd down and 9. Andre Evans goes in motion from the left to right. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to Antonio Hopkins. Going to hand it around on the end around to Andre, and Andre gets close to the 20. They're going to spot him right at the 20-yard line and knows the football. So he gained 4 on the play, maybe 5, brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Cyclones.
Big 3rd down. Second misdirection play we've had on this drive.
4th play of this drive forthcoming here for the Cyclones. Coach Floyd signals the play in. Coach Blake Peeler holds up the sign. Coach Chris Dodson up top with Coach Chuck Talkman on the top of the press box with their eyes in the sky. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. It's going to roll right. Look downfield. He gets chased. That ball was hit. The ball's going to pop loose. Cyclones are going to call it incomplete pass. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. That was close, Jeff.
Yeah, extremely close. Nice play on the defensive side of the ball for Clinton. He was looking for Reggie Heath, and I'll be honest with you, Reggie really wasn't open.
4th down and 5 for the Cyclones here. The Cyclones did recover the ball. Lineman back there and got on it, but Coach Floyd's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. It's 27-6, big play when we come back.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
Got a bunch of boo birds over on the other side from the Red Devils. They thought that was going to be a fumble, and the referee called it an incomplete pass. Thankfully, we don't have replay here in high school.
They might have been right.
And we appreciate that. You know, Coach Brian Kelly for the LSU Tigers came out and said, instant replay is ruining the sport. Might be because he's not winning. You think so? I don't know if he lost because of instant replay, but whatever it is. 4th down and 6 for the Cyclones here. Ball's at the 21-yard line of the Red Devils. Got to get to the 15 for a first down. Trooper Floyd takes a shot, goes snap, rolls to his right. He's going to try to throw back across his body. Nobody's open. Now Trooper's going to take off. He's going to try to run. He's at the 20-yard line. He makes a man miss. He's going to fight hard. He's got the first down. Ball's not loose. It goes out of bounds, but the question is, did he get it? They going to spot him.
Hey, Troopers on the ground, guys.
They spot him. He tried to go backwards. The ball got knocked out. The question is, did the ball go out of bounds where it was, or did it get knocked backwards? Coach Victor Floyd on the field. That Trooper's got an asthma problem. We saw this happen, Jim, at Catawba Ridge. Sometimes he gets hit. It's a hard time breathing. They see him take his pads off of him. That's what he's got, and that's what seems to be going on right here. He'll get a breathing treatment. They're taking his Coach Blake Peeler running out on the field with his inhaler, and Coach Darrell gave it to him. And hopefully that's all this is. They took his pads off of him, gave him a chance to take a breath and catch his breath. We'll hold it right here. Well, we'll take a break and we'll be back. Cyclones down 27-6.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck. You're listening to WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Enoree. It's 9 o'clock.
All right, back here, Trooper Floyd runs off the field. He has an asthma issue. We saw this at Catawba Ridge. It looks really, really bad. He just laying there trying to catch his breath, and when he got hit from behind like that, he almost got the first down. They said the ball, now they're giving it to Clinton inside the 20-yard line. I don't understand. But anyway, they said I guess the ball got knocked loose before he crossed the sticks, but Trooper went down, and now he's putting his pads back on. He got an inhaler treatment. He'll get a breathing treatment as the night goes on, but glad he's up. Asthma that's tough. If you've ever had or know anybody that has it, it's bad news. Red Devils take it over on their own 19-yard line. 9:39 to go in the third after getting a big slump against
called timeout, Clint.
Red Devils called timeout. 27-6. We'll take it with them. Cyclones and Red Devils.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907.
Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, Red Devils take the shotgun snap, hand it off to the running back over the left side. He's got a convoy of blockers. He's going down the field. 40-yard line, 45-yard line. Zeke Evans is going to run him out of bounds right outside the 50. He took it over on their own 18-yard line. They got to the midfield stripe to the 49-yard line of the Cyclones. That's number 24. He said, I only had 40 yards rushing in the first half. I'm going to give you 33 to start the second.
Yeah. Nick Emerson said that all 4 members of that backfield were on the 4x100 relay track team.
That's not surprising. Those guys can move.
They can move.
They're all seniors except for one. This is a senior-laden team. This offensive line seniors. They've been running Coach Fountain's offense for 4 years. No wonder they got it down.
That's right.
Well, experience means a lot, guys.
Ball's on the Cyclone 49-yard line. Moving left to right, Red Devils. White jerseys, white pants, red helmets. Fakes the handoff to his running back up the middle. Hands it off to the guy coming on the wing back on the left side. Antonio T. Hopkins takes him down, but not until he gains 5 on the play.
We had an opportunity for a tackle for a loss, and he ends up getting 6.
Yeah, he spun out of that tackle for a loss, didn't he? Red Devils 9-10 to go in the third, up 27-6, threatening to put more on the board here. Cyclones have done a pretty good job limiting big plays. They've just been giving up a whole lot of medium plays, Jimbo. A lot of 20-yarders.
A bunch of 20-yarders.
5 of the 12 rushes for Robinson are 20 yards or more. This time the running back's over the left side. He's going to run out of bounds at the 22-yard line of the Cyclones, but there's a hold that's coming back.
It was on 61, but yeah, it's coming back. But the fact of the matter is, guys, he didn't even get touched till he was about 20 yards downfield.
Jyshawn Copeland has 12 rushes, according to my count, for 160 yards. 5 of those 12 rushes are over 20 yards. 27, 23, 22, 26, 20.
Pretty good night.
He's going to be tired tonight.
Have yourself a day.
There's guys don't get that in a season.
I'm telling you.
I mean, think about it.
10-yard penalty. It goes from first down and 10 inside the Cyclone 20-yard, inside the Cyclone 25 to second down and 1 from the Cyclone 41. They got to get to the 39, so second down and 2. They got to get to the 39 for a first down. Clinton does. Young takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. He's got plenty of run room. Same exact play. He's gone. 41-yard touchdown run by number 24, Jaden Robinson. They got him down inside the 1-yard line. The linesman called him down inside the 1, so he ran 40 yards, and 40 and a half yards, Jimbo. We needed 41.
Well, he only needs a half, so.
And again, guys, he wasn't even touched till he got down to about the 1-yard line.
Great job, James Robinson.
They got him spotted at the 1-yard line. Robinson going to be in those wing back again. Quarterback Young 3 yards behind the center. Running back James behind him, and then 2 wing backs on either side of the offensive line. Hands it off to James, this time touchdown, Red Devils. So he's a 1-yard touchdown round by James. Over the left side, touchdown for the Red Devils. They're up 33-6, 8:24 to go in this one.
We haven't seen a team like this in a long time.
You know, the last time we saw a team like this, Jimbo, and I don't know if if you remember this. I don't know if you were with us, but the last time I saw a team run on the Cyclones like this was when we were down at Fairfield, and they lined up, and they basically ran a wildcat the entire night.
I remember that.
They had 3 up backs and a running back behind him, and he just handed the football to him, and he just bowled his way, and big play after big play after big play.
Just wore us out.
Kick was up, and it is good. 34-6. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. 8:24 to go in the third.
Responsible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service is located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
Foreman's high end over end kick taken by Andre Evans at his own 14-yard line. He's breaking free. 35, 45, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Going to get run out of bounds inside the 30-yard line at the 26-yard line of the Red Devils. Big time return by number 3, Andre Evans. He caught it at his own 10. He made it to the 26-yard line. So he got 64 yards on that return.
No flag on the play.
No flag on the play. Cyclones take it over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of the Red Devils. 8:07 down, 34-6 now. And Trooper Floyd's back on the field after his brief injury. Got his breathing treatment, got his pads off, caught his breath. Now he's back on the field. We saw the same thing at the top of Ridge, and we hope that he can come back and fight just like he did then. Shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the right side. He's got some running room. He's crossed the 25-yard line down inside the 20 to the 25 to the 22-yard line. So he gained 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6. McCullough now has 73 yards rushing for the Cyclones tonight. Cyclones down 34-6, looking to try to put some points on the board against this Clinton Red Devils defense, only giving up 15 a game and averaging over 52. Floyd in the shotgun, got Kyan Kennedy into the H-back position, hands it off to McCullough over the right side. McCullough's got inside the 20, he's going to get down close to the 15-yard line of the 26. That's enough, the 16. I believe that's 6 and a first down, Jeff.
Yeah, it looks like it was a first down. Well, let's see. Looks like it's 3rd down, Clint.
Linesman's been a little short on the spots on both sides of the football tonight. I think the lines has been a tad short, Jim.
Just a tad. Just how many chain links, Clint? You can look over there and see.
About 3.
About 3.
7 minutes left in the third. Cyclones have it 3rd down and 3 chain links. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off this time to McCullough. McCullough's over the 15-yard line, patiently picks his way forward to the 11. He needed 3 chain links. He got 5 yards. 5th play of this drive forthcoming here for the, 4th play of this drive forthcoming here for the Cyclones. Ball's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of the 11-yard line of the Red Devils. Trooper sends a man in motion from right side to left. That's Amari Simpson, the freshman. Got him in line up in the inside slot on the left side. Fakes the handoff. Going to try to hit Kyan running out in the flats. Trooper throws it away before the pressure gets to it. Number 52 gave him good pressure there from the Red Devils. That's Wes Ray from his defensive lineman position, a senior. One of the 23 on this football team. 6:21 to go in the third. Cyclones down 34-6. 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 12-yard line. They got it spotted at the 12 of the Red Devils. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Set Shadim in the backfield with him. Kyan Kennedy in at the H-back position. Takes a shotgun snap. Hands it off to Shadim over the left side. Shadim's bowling his way forward. He's going to get down inside the 5-yard line, maybe to the 3. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Good run, Jeff.
Yes, sir. That was all Sheen, too. He lowered his shoulders and just took it right up in there.
Sixth play of this drive here. Started at the 26-yard line of the Red Devils. Clock's running. Coach Floyd calling his play in. At this point, you're trying to come back, but at the same time, you recognize the reality, I think, Jeff.
Sure.
And you're saying, all right, let's
run your offense.
Run our offense, get going for playoffs. Sometimes you find teams you just don't match up with.
Do what you do. Continue to play hard. Cyclones are trying to answer 27 straight points by the Red Devils since the first quarter.
Red Devils take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:37 to the third. We get back. 3rd down and 2.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
WRBK wants you to know the Richburg Fall Festival and Car Show is Saturday, October 22nd in Richburg from 10 until 2. There'll be vendors on site along with live music, fun for the entire family. The Masters Car Club will have a top 25 plus Best Truck, Best Car, Mayor's Choice, and Master's Choice. Again, that's the Richburg Masters Car Club Fall Festival and Car Show, Saturday, October 22nd, 10 until 2.
All right, for the third down and 2. Cyclones got to get inside the 2-yard line for a first down. Ball's on the 4. McCullough in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. McCullough gets hit in the backfield, but he drives the pile forward. It's going to be short. It's going to be fourth down and about 2 for the Cyclones. He got back to the line of scrimmage. That was it.
I go back to that first touchdown pass we had in the game right here in number 5. I think we'll call that same play.
Cyclones have it fourth down and 2 inside the 5-yard line of the Red Devils here. 5:24 to go in the third, 34-6 Red Devil lead. Coach Floyd calls timeout, see what he can do. Last time the Cyclones had a fourth down play, rolled Trooper Floyd to the right. Trooper was fighting his way forward to try to pick up the first down, giving everything he had, took a big hit, fumbled the ball backwards, and the Cyclones turned it over on downs. Let's see what they're able to call here. Jeff, you like that call? I like something in the flat, little play action, something play action, get them out the flat, throw the Cayenne across the middle, something, Jeff.
5 or 2. You got to find 5 or 2.
That's right. Or 31 and like some kind of leak 31 out. We saw that last week, didn't we, Jim?
Yes, we did.
It was a beautiful play call right at the end of the first half. .5:24 to go in the third. Cyclones have it fourth down and 2. Ball's at the 4. They got to get to the 2 for a first down. Really inside the 2. It's a long 2. Down 34-6 against the Red Devils here in the third quarter. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Kyan Kennedy in the game as the H-back. Waiting on the snap. And the whole Cyclone team moved. Coach Peyton Stillwell not happy. Back to Cyclones up 5 yards, I believe. Yep, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Cyclones, not what they needed in that position. First penalty of the second half, 7th of the night.
You know, if you're going to throw the ball from this in this down, you might give you a little bit more room. Listen, it's not ideal to be 4th and 8 or whatever it is, but it does give you a little bit more throwing room.
Absolutely. 4th down and 7, 4th down and 8, something like that. That's a long 7. They got to get inside the 2 for a first down. Trooper Floyd goes to his offensive line, tells him the play call, gets them set up. Got 2 receivers to either side of the formation. McCullough in the backfield with him. I look for Clinton to bring pressure. They're locked up man-to-man on coverage. Goes across with Andre Evans, fakes the handoff to Shadim. Then he passes it back out. There's Shadim in the flats. Leaked out, touchdown, Cyclones. Beautiful play call by Coach Floyd.
Same play we ran down at Fairfield Central, if you recall.
That's exactly right. Trooper Floyd's 7th completion of the night was for 6 points to Shadim McCullough and for 8 yards. Touchdown, Cyclones.
That was a good play.
Yeah, faked the handoff to Shadim, and Andre came back on misdirection, play action, hit Shadim, leaking out. Red Devils didn't pick him up. That's a touchdown, Cyclones.
Going for 2 again.
Victor Floyd goes for 2. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, going to roll back across, going to try to throw a screen pass. Out here to number 31, Shadim McCullough. Red Devils got him in the backfield, and they're not going to let go. Number 36 made a good tackle out here. Kaysen Copeland for the stop.
That play took just too long to develop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a long way to throw the football for that play right there.
Yeah, so Shadim tried his best to fight through it. We got an injured Red Devil on the field. Looks like he's got a cramp. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Cyclone Football on WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, Trooper Floyd capped off a 5-play, 26-yard drive with a 8-yard touchdown pass to Shadeem McCullough in the right corner of the end zone. Now the Cyclones are down 34-12. Austin Allen on to try the onside kick. Try to kick, I shouldn't say. We'll be talking about that in the break. It's going to be a pooch kick. Angled, taken by one of the up men at the 30-yard line. Cyclones give chase. He's got some running room, though. 40-yard line, 45. He's still driving forward. It's a physical football team. They run hard. And he got it outside the 45 to the 48-yard line, 47, where the Red Devils will put it in play, 1st and 10.
So if you onside kicked it there, and let's say you went 11 yards and you didn't recover it,
same place.
you're in the same exact place. I mean, I get it.
Red Devils taking over at their own 47-yard line, moving left to right against the Cyclone defense. Under center for the first time tonight. Quarterback gets a pitch back to James, and Terry Radford said, "You're going to get stopped. I thought at the line of scrimmage, but you got 2 because you're Bryson James."
Yeah, he's still got 2 yards.
Radford made the stop. Second play of the drive here. Trooper Floyd just catching his breath on the sideline again. Same formation. Red Devils taking time. Clock's running. 4:44 to go in the third. Up 34-12 now. Ball's on their own 49-yard line. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Running back lines up to his right. 2 wingbacks. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off to his wingback on the right side. Comes over. He's got some running room. 45, 40, 35-yard line. Run out of bounds at the 30-yard line by number 3, Andre Evans for the Cyclones. That's number 21. He ran over from the left side to the right side. He's been picking up big yardage all night long, Jimbo.
That's the dadgum thing I've ever seen. He turns that corner and he's just gone. It just, it must be the blocking. It's in speed.
He just picks a hole. He just picks a hole.
Picks a hole. He's fast. He's gone.
Rolled over to the right side.
It's like playing that techno ball back in the
Bo Jackson.
90s with Bo Jackson. You just Fuller, that's past him. He doesn't know what we're talking about.
I didn't know when the 90s were.
Not the roaring 20s.
Quarterback under center, takes the snap, hands it off on the dive play to James. James gets up in the middle. Cyclones hit him there and take him down for after he gains 2 yards on the play. He's laying on the defender for the Cyclones. 55, Terry Radford makes the stop. James got 2 again. He's at 89 yards for the night. 181 yards for number 21, just Jyshawn Copeland. As we've been told during the halftime break, Nick Emerson joining us. I'm glad I missed Nick around Chester, but he's enjoying his life up there in Charlotte, doing some good work up there. But these guys are all on their, all these running backs are on their 4x100 football track team. Touchdown, number 24, over the right side. And H-back over the right side. He takes it 28 yards for a touchdown over the left side. And sticks it into the end zone with 3:36 to go in the third. It's 40-6 now. 40-12, excuse me. Red Devils over the Cyclones.
Who ran that? It was 24.
24.
Yeah.
Y'all got on him at halftime about not having many yards.
Yeah.
He's making up for it now.
141 now. He had 40. He's at 100 here in the second half. Kicks up, and it is good. So it's 41-12, 3:36 to go in the third. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, back here, 41-12 Clinton. 3:36 left in this one. Kirkendall's got it teed up at the 40. It's going to be a pooch kick, be taken by one of the up men for the Cyclones. That's number 4, DJ Stevenson, at the 35-yard line. He's going to try to push the power forward, but he stopped at the 38. All right, so host of Red Devils stop DJ. DJ's... Oh, he got a bad spot. How did he not get to the 38, Jimbo? I spotted him back to 36.
This is bad.
That's a terrible spot.
Oh, this is horrible.
I mean, it's just 2 yards, but come on.
Oh, that's horrible.
We need some help, man.
Of course, look at the umpire. He can't even walk.
3 receivers to the right side of the bunch formation. True before it takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to look downfield. He's got a little happy feet. Running down the field, he's going to throw it away. Try to hit Tyler Williams, and ball falls incomplete. Trooper kind of moving around a little quickly now, not really setting his feet, watching to see the play develop downfield. Trying to make something happen. 7 of 13 Trooper is now. I believe it's for 102 yards passing and a touchdown, and 2 touchdowns, excuse me. Troopers in the empty backfield set, 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Trooper takes shotgun snap, swings out here to Tyler Williams. He catches it at the 38-yard line. He gets inside the 30.
There's a flag.
40 to the 44. And number
15.
Number 36 for the Red Devils wrangles him down. Kason Copeland out of bounds, the sophomore, committed a costly penalty. 2 penalties for 25 yards for Clinton here at start the second half. 3 minutes left in the third. Cyclones trying to drive against this Red Devil defense.
But I also want to shout out again middle school defeated Greg Merriweather Middle, which is in North Augusta by 20-16, I think, Wednesday night.
Spot and mark it off from the 44-yard line. Cross midfield to the 41-yard line is where it will be, Jimbo.
Yep. I don't think we'll misspot this one.
Cyclones will take it over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Guys from Clinton radio station back here behind us doing a good job. I can hear their entire call and conversation. Trooper Floyd takes shotgun snap. He's going to pitch it to the outside to Antonio Hopkins. Hopkins got some running room, 35-yard line, 30. He's still on his feet. He's going to get inside the 30 to about the 27, 28-yard line. Depends on where the linesman decides to spot him over there. Got him to the 26-yard line, so that's a pickup of 15 and a first down for the Cyclones. 2:52 to go in the third here. Cyclones down 41-12. Coach Victor Floyd calling his play, not in a hurry because the clock stopped. Plus, at this point, you're just running your offense, playing for the future.
Yeah, the only thing that was bad about that last play is he ran out of bounds.
Gives them more time to run the football on it. Andre Evans in the shotgun in the game. He's in the tight split on the right side. 2 receivers to the left side. Now T-Hop goes in motion from left to right. Takes a shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff to T-Hop. Fakes the handoff to...
Oh, there he is.
Tyler throws it across the middle. 15-yard penalty on the defensive back who was in coverage of a Reggie Heath.
He grabbed his arm.
Back judge threw the penalty there. Number 2 made some good plays on the defensive side of the football tonight in coverage, but he's also given up some...
I'll be honest with you, if he doesn't interfere with him, Reggie's going to catch that football.
Yeah, Justin Copeland commits the penalty. It's a 15-yarder variety in high school. Going to be marked off from inside the 25. I like this umpire. Now the ball is spotted at the 26. He's going to mark it off from the 25. That's my kind of guy right there.
He's giving us that extra yard back that you didn't get on the
Hey, man, I like this umpire. He is marking it off 15 yards. That's the third penalty for the Red Devils, second on this drive of 15-yard variety. I'm a big fan of that umpire. He marked it off. His foot was inside the 25 when he started. I'm liking it. He gave us an entire yard. 41-12. Cyclones down. Trooper Floyd's in the shotgun. Go swing it to the outside. Try to hit his running back, Reggie Heath, the receiver. Reggie's going to get inside the 10-yard line to about the 11, but it's going to be a hold. They're going to bring it back 10 yards on the
Might have been on Antonio Hopkins. I'm not quite sure.
So instead of positive gain of 3 yards on first down, it's going to be back them up 10, replay first down.
Now, he's going to get that yard back when he goes backwards.
Well, now you never can tell, Jimbo.
I mean, I don't want to be technical or anything. But
Oh, well, look at he's moving into the 10-yard line before he marks it off. He's giving us the benefit of the doubt again. Look at him, Jimbo. Look, Elijah's spotting the ball at the 11, and they bring it up. Oh, now here he comes. Oh, White Hat done called him out on it. He was going to give us a yard or two before he marked it off.
well, they're conversing now.
That old boy, you know what happened? That old boy went down there to Blackstock Fish Camp 48, and he said, I got to hook these people up. They got good fish down here. had him a salt and pepper flounder. Come on, son. That'd slap your mama good.
What's better than that?
I tell you what, man, like Carlisle said, you put that fish sandwich on top of your head, tongue slap your brains out getting to it. All right, Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Antonio Hopkins to his left side. It's first down and long. Hopkins takes it over the left side. Red Devils give chase. He gets inside the 20, but he's going to be stopped. Good pursuit by the Red Devils after he gained 3 on the play.
They're so fast. I mean, they recovered real quick on that play.
Yeah, they got a lot of speed. They got a lot of speed. They got a lot of speed.
I think defensively they're good. I don't think they're great, but they're so good offensively. You don't really look at the defense.
Well, they keep the other team off the field.
Right. They were talking about at halftime. They don't have these long, they don't have these short 3-4 play drives. I mean, they have these 6, 7, 8, 10 play drives, and next thing you know, you look up and you're down 41-12.
Second down and 17 for the Cyclones. Cyclones get a breather next week before they start the playoffs the following week. Be home for a playoff game. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to pitch it to Shadim over the right side. Shadim's going to run down the field. He's going to throw. He's got a man wide open, but there's a hold coming back. There's 2 holds. He was across the line of scrimmage, number 1. Number 2, we had a hold on Jeremiah Gladden in the backfield. Shadim was across the line of scrimmage when he threw the pass. Reggie Heath wide open on a halfback pass, but he caught it for a touchdown. Shadim hit him in the end zone, but it's a hold on the Cyclones. Ben DeClyde, 5-yard, 2 holds. They called 2 holds.
Now, wait a minute. You can't call 2 holds.
I guess 2 different players.
You decline one and take the other.
Yeah.
Pretty much how it works.
I really don't appreciate this officiating crew at this point in the game.
Just a minute ago, you liked them.
That's because we got extra.
Yeah, but I'm tired of them throwing penalties.
Yeah, and I'm all about that.
41-12. That's what I don't appreciate them at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
I can change my mind. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll right into the jailhouse blitz. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got a man wide open, coming free. Excuse me, he wasn't wide open, but he was coming free. That's Reggie Heath. He just overthrew him, and I really thought Reggie had gone out of bounds. But since the hat was still on the linesman, of course, he can't see that well, so I don't know. He might not have kept it on anyway.
Number 6 on the coverage.
Troopers now 7 of 14 tonight for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns.
We went from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 32.
We went from
third and 32.
First and 10 was second down and about 7 inside the 10. But the penalty markers killed us.
Yeah, now we're 3rd and 32.
Trooper takes a shotgun snap, going to roll to his right, look down the field. He's going to take off running. He's got some running room, 25-yard line, 20. He's going to run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line, close to the original line of scrimmage, making it 4th down and manageable. Good run by Trooper.
Yeah, nice way to use his legs there. Picked up some big yardage.
22 yards on the run.
Certainly, like you said, Clinton, makes it manageable.
That was 22-yard run. Outstanding Trooper Floyd there. He got big yards. Made it look like
4 4th down and 10 for the Cyclones. Ball's at the 12-yard line. 41-12 Cyclones down to the Red Devils. Takes a shotgun snap, going to roll to his right, throw back across his body. He's got a man coming open. That's Trooper. That ball's going to be incomplete. And Reggie thought he had it, but the ball got knocked loose or got distracted right at the last minute by Justin Copeland for the Red Devils. Ball falls incomplete. Troopers now 7 of 15 tonight, and that ball turned over on downs. All right, Devils got a huge stop. 1st down and 10 Red Devils. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line of the Cyclones. Of their own 12-yard line. Moving left to right. Got that running back in the game.
So they're going back under center.
Back under center, Bryson James lined up in a traditional wing tee. Going to pitch it back to his running back, Bryson James, from the left side. And Bryson's going to get to the 20-yard line. He got 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Trying to just strip the ball from Bryson James. I'm probably going to do that on each and every run now. They just strip the ball, out of the ball, and try to get over here, deeper.
Second down and 3 for the Red Devils here. Ball's at the Cyclone 19. They got to get to the 22 for a 1st down. Under center again. Bryce Young. They send a man to Mosey. He moved, Jimbo. I thought he did. The wing back, but he got to 1st down. Number 21 comes over the right side, and he got 4. Jimbo, I thought that guy moved early, didn't you?
I thought he did too, but then there's your umpire again. He's supposed to be looking at that.
Well, that's the line, Jet, and the linesman over there.
Well, yeah, but, he's looking right in at it too. Or should be.
He done forgot about his fish. He was all about his fish there for a minute. Now he done forgot about it. He forgot how them folks in at the Blackstock Fish Camp took care of him.
He just wants to get out of here.
13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. This is going to be the end of the 3rd. Let's take a break. 41-12, Cyclones down to the Red Devils to start the 4th.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
All right, back here down 41-12 Cyclones to start the 4th to the Red Devils. Well, there's a region championship game here in Chester High School at Chester Stadium, and we've got what we think start the 4th quarter here, but the officials have yet to move to football. They're trying to get the coaches to come together and have a conversation.
Running clock, maybe.
No.
Possible. Well, no, it's not enough difference. It's only 29 points.
They got a delay of game penalty. There's a marker on the field, isn't it? By the back judge, isn't he the man that throws the delay of game penalty?
It's 5 seconds on the clock, I think is what it is. They're asking to put 5 seconds on the clock.
5 seconds on the
guys
clock.
right now, Daniel Gaffney on top of Dorman, 20-15. Louisville over on Whitmire, 42-6, still playing. Spartanburg over Bowling Springs, 42-14.
Missed that one.
Top of Ridge over 29-14 over Indian Land, still playing.
How much?
29-14.
1st down and 15 for the Red Devils here. One thing the Red Devils are going to say about this football game is they've had a lot of penalties in the second half. 4 for 45 yards. Quarterback takes the handoff, takes the snap, hands it off to his running back on the left side. That's number 24, Robinson, down the to the 39-yard line. First down and 15, last play of the third quarter, and they got to the 39-yard line. He picked up 14 yards on the play. That's the end of the fourth. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones down 41-12.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium, Red Devils have first and 10 balls on the Cyclone on their own 39-yard line, moving right to left against the Cyclone defense, up 41-12. Red Devils take the snap, hand off to the big running back up the middle. That's my kind of guy right there, and I'm not, I just got to give credit, number 32. He bowled his way. He looked like a bowling ball.
He's a big old boy.
Hey, that's a change of pace right there, Jeff.
Yeah, his legs look like tree trunks.
That's what we call thunder. In the thunder. We're going to start calling him the Imagine Dragon. Number 33 ran that football.
Fuller doesn't get that.
Huh?
Fuller doesn't get that one.
Amar Robinson from the fullback position hands it off to all good grief. There's 21 running over the right side. Antonio Hopkins takes him down, but he gained 5 on the play, enough for a first down. Copeland.
I think they've run for enough yards tonight to get all the way back to Clinton.
189 yards for Copeland, number 21.
And then the other guy's got about 140, 50 something, doesn't he?
Yes, I think so. 156.
Yeah.
And then the other guy's got 96. Ball's at the first down marker under center. 32 is in the game. Jemiah Smith.
That's a penalty right there. I don't know how they missed it.
There it is.
I mean, my good grief.
Cyclones tackle
It's not connected.
Copeland for the first time in the backfield. First time Copeland's been tackled in the backfield, but
Referee call that one.
as a 5-yard penalty on the old Red Devils. Mark them off.
Procedure.
50 yards of penalties in the second half for the Red Devils on 5 penalties. Legal shift. Cyclones going to decline it. Take the result of the play. Come on, linesman. Trey, move the stick, Trey. Back it up a yard, Trey. Come on, give us a. You better be looking out for Chester. Trey Counterman. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Quarterback in the shotgun. Takes the shotgun down. Now they brought the big studs back. Oh, Cyclones hit him in the backfield. Cyclones got another tackle for a loss. Man, we ain't got 2 on this drive, Jimbo. 2 more than we had to start the drive.
Make a note of that.
DeAndre Hall made the stop for the Cyclones in the backfield. Loss of 2.
This is their second and third down play.
Clint, that was Terry Radford.
Number 50, wasn't it?
55.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TR. Third down and 12. Clock's running. 10:09 left in the fourth. Quarterback Young in the shotgun. Takes shotgun snap. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off to James on the right side. James is picking his way forward. Cyclone's going to tackle him, but not before he gets to the 45-yard line. He gains 8 on the play. 7 on the play. Brings up 4th down and long for the Red Devils.
Second, third down play of the game.
Yep, second, third down play. First, 4th down play.
Second. They scored a touchdown on the first one. Let's hope they don't do that again.
Look at this, 4th and 5, and they going forward.
4th and 5. Ball's at the Cyclone 45, moving right to left. Red Devils waiting to take the snap. Sends a man in motion. trying to get the Cyclones to jump off sides.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They gonna punt it, I think.
Yeah.
He told the coach. The coach told the quarterback to step back. Bryce Young, quick kick it.
Quick kick.
Yeah, they got a low punt. Going to hit and take a Red Devil roll inside the 10-yard line of the Cyclones. Well, they're going to spot it at the 11. So 9 minutes left. Cyclone offense taking over. First stop of the defense tonight. Woohoo!
Write that down with 9:03 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I'm all about a 9-minute drive, score a touchdown, and take it to the house.
Get out of here.
Balls at the Cyclone 11. 9:03 left in the fourth. Take it over. Trooper Floyd brings his offense on the field. Good thing about this, Trooper Floyd and the offense will live to fight another day. Down 41-12 to the Red Devils. They huddle up here to start this drive to get the play call just right. Floyd in the shotgun. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle, and he's going to get to the 15-yard line. He's still driving the power forward, close to the 20, maybe the 19. They go spot him at the 18, gain 7. I believe that was T. Hopland, Antonio Hopkins.
Got one down.
Antonio Hopkins got a Red Devil down on the field. We'll take a break with them. 8:44 left in this one. Cyclones down big.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home, located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls, are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
All right, here we go. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Second down and 3. Hands it off to Hopkins over the left side. Hopkins got some running room, 35-yard line, 40. Well, he's going to be tackled at the 39-yard line. So he got from the 19 to the 39. It's a gain of 20 for T-Hop.
You see, if we'd had their speed, he'd have scored.
6th first down of the second half for the Cyclones, 11th of the game. Excuse me, 8:20 to go in this one. Cyclones down 41-12. Red Devils it's been all Red Devils. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to pitch it to T-Hop on the outside. T-Hop's got some running room, 40-yard line, 45-yard line. He's still pushing forward to the 50, to the 30, to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, but there's a hold on the Cyclones. Back them up 10. Third penalty of the Cyclones in the second half, second holding penalty. 25 yards total yardage. And that was deep in the backfield, too. It's 3 yards deep, so it's going to be a 13-yard penalty for the most part. Take a first and 10 off the board and back them up 10. Yard line, balls on the Cyclone 25. They're moving left to right against the Red Devils. Down 41-12, 7:53 to go in this one. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off. Trooper does to Antonio. Antonio runs into a wall, but 5 yards after he receives the football, he gained 5 on the play, brings up second down and long.
Next Friday night, it'll be senior night at Wilder Stadium, which is the Vikings and Emerald as well. So that was another game to play. They did possibly cap off a perfect season in the regular season next Friday night. Listen to that and Joe and the Real. The what? And the two last night.
Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. He fumbles the football. He's hit as he throws it. Ball comes loose. Red Devils recover it inside the 20-yard line at the 18. Trooper was rolling left. He went to throw downfield, got hit as he was throwing. Ball comes loose. Red Devils take it over 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 17-yard line.
72 here to Chester tonight. They all bundled up over there because it's cold outside tonight. It's good training across the way. You mentioned Red Devils as well. Great job. The Devils travel well through the Red Devils. 6 minutes, 56
Goober say not too good.
Cyclones had it 41-12, 6:56. 6 Cyclones down 41-12, 6:56. Just turned it over. Red Devils have it deep inside Cyclone territory.
New quarterback.
Richardson hands the football off to his, student body up the middle.
It's like a scrum.
It was a scrum, and that was big 30. Was that 32?
Yeah, it is. That's your guy.
32.
Remember Robert Newhouse that played for the Cowboys?
Yes, sir.
Clinton may not, but I know you do, Fuller.
Yeah, I do.
He was a big
Little
old
stumpy guy.
fullback.
Yeah,
man. He was
stumpy
pretty
guy.
good, too.
Yeah.
Jay Martin in there, Ryan Gordon.
It's like watching rugby.
Give him the scrum.
2nd down and 5. Balls inside the Cyclone 15-yard line after Trooper Floyd's fumble was recovered by the Red Devils. Robinson, number 14, is in the game at quarterback. Takes the snap under center, hands it off, and we got movement up front. Tyshawn Richardson, excuse me, I said Robinson. It's Tyshawn Richardson in at quarterback. And number 32, Jemias Smith in at tailback.
Several players have them hanging there.
Officials having a conversation. We'll find out what the call is. There's penalty markers all over the field. 6:07 left in this one. Cyclones down 41-12. Umpire and the referee, White Hat, having a deep conversation. Jim, you ever had one like that?
That's a dangerous combination.
They're probably thinking, what fast foods or places are open here? When I was in high school one time playing high school baseball, my coach came out to me in the middle of the inning, and I just hit a batter, and he came out and he says, "Hey, where you guys want to go eat after the game?" True story. I was like,
Look here! They just waved that flag off.
it didn't count.
41-12, Red Devils over the Cyclones. 5:57 to go in this one. Richardson takes the snap from under center, hands it to his wingback who goes over the right side. Linesman's going to spot him up above, right around the 6-yard line. I believe that's enough for a first down.
First and goal. Come on, Jack. Clock's that. Run that clock. Come on, Jack. Figure it out. He told you to run it once.
At the 6-yard line, first and goal, Red Devils, just inside the 7-yard line.
Snap from under center, going to hand off to his wingback coming over the left side. Cyclone's going to hit him and take him down, but not before he gets inside the 5 to the 2. That's number 22, carried the football, Trey Cook, the junior. It's been 15 years since Clinton has won a region championship of any kind.
They're going to win it here tonight.
They're going to win it tonight unless they lose next week against Emerald at home, which I don't foresee happening. Richardson takes a snap from center, hands it off to his running back coming back through, number 22. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's 47-12 with 4:35 to go in this one. Cyclones are going to lose this one going away.
In for the 8th point will be Keegan Portman.
Tough night for the Cyclone defense, guys. Just hadn't quite seen anything like this before offensively. They're real efficient. They don't make a lot of mistakes, particularly their starting guys, right? They just don't make a lot of mistakes. They're fast.
Picks up and it is good. 48-12. You're right, Jeff. You can finish that thought.
Yeah, I love just saying, they're the better team tonight, and they're going to be a hard out for anybody if they play like this. I mean, again, I think defensively, I think they're okay. I mean, we've moved the ball on them. We've had some success, but at the end of the day, I mean, their offense is so good. And they keep the ball long enough time. You just don't have much chance to. Next thing you know, you look up and they're up 3 or 4 scores on you.
No, that's the thing. I mean, Chester didn't stop them. They scored on their first 6 drives.
Yeah.
I can't remember last time I've seen an offense like as efficient as this offense is. I mean, they just line it up and just push you down the field, and it's 10, 12, 15 yards a pop.
I mean, they're 6 of 8. I mean, 6 of 7 on offense with touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah.
When you do that, I don't care what level you play on, you're going to win a lot of football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly right.
I mean, that's a well-oiled machine out there, and Chester just didn't match up well with it tonight at all. Not to mention how well they run it. You know, the players match up. T-Hop takes it at the 10-yard line to kick off 15, 20, 25-yard line. He's going to get tackled there at the 25 by a host of Red Devils. Trooper Floyd brings his offense on the field. 4:27 to go in this one. Cyclones getting beat 48-12. They're down big.
I think you just got to try to run your offense here, see if we can go down and score in 4.5 minutes and try to have a little bit of momentum as we go into the off week and get ready for the playoffs. Because, again, at the end of the day, when you get to the playoffs, everybody's 0-0, and then different things, things can happen, man. That ball bounce is funny. We've seen stranger things happen. We could run into these guys again.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Shadim McCullough up the middle. Shadim gets across the 30-yard line, so he gains 6 on the play to the 31 on first down. Shadim makes his way close to 100 yards rushing. He's at 98. I mean, I think you're right, Jeff. Back to your point. I mean, offensively, Cyclones have Shadim, who's close to being... He's 2 yards away from 100, and then T-Hop's got 60 yards of rushing. So, I mean, we've been able to move the ball and get some yardage. Trooper Floyd throws it out here to Reggie Heath. Reggie catches at the 40-yard line. That's enough for a Cyclone first down. He pushes his way forward to the 41.
Really impressed with Reggie. I said it earlier to start the game. Just impressed with him, how he uses his hands to catch the football. Because so many young guys want to catch it up against their body. He really extends his hands and does a good job. And that's something, good coaching and just good instincts, and that'll play well for him at the next level.
Reggie has 4 catches for 50 yards tonight and a touchdown.
We're blowing the whistle for. We got a tee on the ground. They forgot to get their tee. That should be a 20-yard penalty.
I think so. I think that's there's certainly a delay of game, 5 yards. Go on there and tell you. Send word to your officials, Jimbo.
I think you should get a delay of game.
High snap, but Trooper feels it well, throws it across his body, almost hits Andre. He buggles it a few times and almost catches a little high for Andre. Ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, Trooper let that one loose pretty good and got on him pretty quick. I'm not sure he was ready for it, but
it had a lot of steam.
Had a chance to be picked and also a chance to bounce back into his hands.
Trooper has 112 yards passing so far tonight. 8 of 17. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough up the middle. Runs the 45-yard line, 50, 45, 40. He's still trying to break his way outside 35-yard line. He's going to get inside the 35 to the 33. Big run by Shadim McCullough over the right side behind that offensive line. 25-yard runs for Shadim.
For those that are listening and don't think the score is indicative of Chester and maybe how inferior, I just think it's a really good football team we played tonight. I think we have a pretty good football team ourselves, but it's hard to match up. They've got as many seniors as we have almost players.
Yes, they got 23 seniors, been running this offense for 4 years. They become excellent at it, and sometimes you just don't match up well with other teams. That's just the bottom line. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, swings it to Andre in the flats. 35-yard line, 30. He's got some running room. 25-yard line, 20. They're going to throw a penalty on Jaquan Carter for holding. That penalty is going to be assessed from the 24-yard line, so 10 yards down the field. We'll back them up to 1st and 10. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 or 1st and 11 from the 20.
If they don't score anymore,
I mean the 34-yard line.
if they don't score anymore, that would have held them under their season average.
2 minutes and 42 left in this one. Trooper Floyd's pass to Andre Evans that got from the 34 down to the 13. A pass of 21 yards is going to be erased on a penalty call. Called a penalty on Jaquan Carter. Linesman likes to throw a penalty over there, Jim. I'll tell you what I've learned about that linesman, Jimbo.
I'll tell you what I learned about him. Go ahead.
Here's what I learned. He's trigger happy on the flag, and he's short on the spot. That's not a good combo.
Not for us, is it? Look at it. Wind the clock,
So
referee.
you're saying they didn't teach that at referee school?
48-12 Red Devils over the Cyclones. 2:35 to go in this one. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Andre Evans to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Is going to roll right. Getting pressure up the middle. And Andre whiffed on the block. He was thrown down to the 45-yard line. 11-yard loss on the sack.
Nobody touched that guy.
He came on a delayed blitz and Andre whiffed on that block. Second down and long for the Cyclones here. Big time sack by that defensive back. Came through there and made a play.
Clint, you know, our listeners may be hearing part of the Clinton broadcast as loud as that some individual is.
They're fired up, as I can understand we've been before. Hand off to Andre Evans over the right side. Andre gets some running room, 35-yard line, cuts outside, 25-20. He's still on his feet, 15-10, 5, touchdown Cyclones. 44-yard touchdown run by Andre Evans over the left side. He scattered his way through. He got into the end zone for a touchdown. Cyclones just pulled within 30 points here with 1:33 left in this one to the Red Devils.
Nice effort there by. Look, listen, the Cyclones have not quit. They play.
No, they never quit.
You know, that's characteristic of our team. No matter what, winning or losing, we're always going to play hard. And
Cyclone's going to go for two. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll to his right, look down the field. He's going to try to run it himself. He's going to get it. 2-point conversion by Trooper. He's hit late by number 22, but he's going to get the 2-point conversion good. 48-22 with 1:33 left in this one.
I think you got to practice your onside kick here. I mean, they're probably going to be it, but I think you still have to try it. I mean, it's something you're going to have to work on. You know, at some point in time, you may need to do it in the playoffs. And what a great time to do it right now, because it's not going to hurt you. Because they're going to recover, and if they recover, they're going to, you know, they're just going to down it and run the clock out. I'm confident of that.
Let me get an ID in here right quick. You're listening to WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Sidey Hill, WUBK Emory. It's 10 o'clock.
Say that fast 3 times, Bill.
Ain't no way.
Thank you, Bill, for being there tonight and what you do for us, buddy.
He did. No, that's a pooch.
Big pooch kick be taken by the up back number 36. He's just going to take a knee. That's Cason Copeland. Wisely, the sophomore takes a knee at the 30-yard line where the Red Devils put it in play, 1st and 10.
I foresee 3 kneel downs.
.130 left in this one. Cyclones going to fall 48-20 to the Red Devils here. On senior night, Red Devils just came in as a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
They're going into the deep.
They lived up to their undefeated record, that's for sure.
Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, Richardson, and he takes a knee.
I will say this tonight. I said at the beginning of the game I thought it'd get a little chippy, but it has not.
No, it hasn't.
Players on both sides have played hard, behaved, and just done what they're supposed to do.
No, I think it's been a well-played football game. I mean, there have been penalties. The penalties have come, though, in the fire and effort. There haven't been, weird, chippy stuff or silly stuff or whatever. So I'm with you, Jeff. Well-played game by both teams as far as that's concerned. Quarterback takes the snap. He's waiting to take a knee.
Just take a knee.
And he takes the knee at the 16-yard line. That's going to be the last play of the game. Cyclones going to fall 48-20 here to the Red Devils. Red Devils are going to most likely, barring some crazy unforeseen circumstance, win the region. They do have to play next week against Emerald. The Cyclones will be at least a 2 seed, which means the Cyclones will host a playoff game on November the 4th, I think it is, here at Cyclone Stadium. They'll be a number 2 seed. They'll play either Blue Ridge or Travelers Rest, I believe, and we'll wait to see it all unfold. They do not play next week. It's the one bye week for the Cyclones. They played 10 straight. They'll get the week off going into the playoffs, and they'll be ready to go here next 2 Fridays from now on the first week of the South Carolina State High School playoffs. The Clinton teams are excited, as we would expect them to be, up 48-20 over the Cyclones as the final scoreboard shows zeros. We'll take a break and we'll be back with Cyclone football on WRBK.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck. Wrap it up.
All right, we're back here. Go for it, Jeff. I'm doing up some stats
final
here.
score here in Chester. Final score was 48-20 Clinton over the Chester Cyclones on senior night. Game was for the region championship, assuming Clinton's going to beat Emerald next week, and we fully expect that. Tough night for the Cyclones defensively. Just had a hard time stopping Clinton. These guys they're seasoned. They've been mature. Again, they have 23 seniors, of which we have 30-something players, to give you a perspective. So, hey, listen, the better team won tonight. I have zero problems with that. Cyclones played hard. Cyclones will still make some noise in the playoffs. I'm convinced of that. We'll host a playoff game in a couple of weeks. We get a week to get healthy, and we'll see what happens. Because when you get in the playoffs, everybody's 0-0, and stranger things have happened. We've seen really good teams get beat in the playoffs. So, Cyclones got to just regroup. I mean, they ended on a positive note, scored a touchdown, and got a little bit of momentum as they go into the off week. And I'm sure they're going to get a few days off, maybe perhaps, to get a little healthy. But congratulations to Clinton. Really, really good football team. We've seen a lot of good football teams come in here over the years. Some really good Daniel teams. We've seen some South Point teams. These guys are as good as I've seen, particularly offensively. Again, not defensively. I think they're good. I don't think they're great. But offensively, they're really, really good.
Yeah, I've never seen such a well-oiled machine as we ran into tonight. I mean, those guys just lined it up and knocked you back and got their yards. It was something to see.
I always look at, whenever I was coaching, and I would look at, a game whenever we lost, and I would were they just better than us, or did we just play bad? And quite honestly, these guys are just better than us, and I can live with that. That's just the way it goes. That's sports sometimes. Clint, what you got?
All right, here we go. Let me give you some statistics for tonight's ball game. 48-20 lead victory by Clinton Red Devils over the Cyclones. They were 7 of 8 on offense, not counting the last drive, which was a throwaway drive and take a knee drive. So 7 of 8 offensively, and 6 of 7 offensively on scoring touchdowns tonight. Let me give you some statistics. First of all, for the game, 50 rushes for 446 yards, 1 of 2 passing for 1 yard. Total offense, 52 plays for 447 yards, 7 penalties for 72 yards, 1 punt for 32 yards. Leading rusher tonight for Clinton was number 21, Jyshawn Copeland, and he had 16 rushes for 187 yards. James had 16 rushes for 101 yards, and number 24 had Jalen Robinson had 12 rushes for 156 yards based off my count. For the Cyclones tonight, offensively, had 29 rushes for 286 yards. Trooper Floyd was 8 of 17, passing for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cyclones had 46 total offensive plays for 398 yards. To your point, Jeff, we talked about the defense and the Cyclones being able to move the ball. If you look at it, 6 plays difference and about 50 yards difference in Cyclones. You would look at it, you think 48-20, but Cyclones just couldn't stop them. Clinton just held the football so long, they just kept putting points on the board. Cyclones team leader today in rushing, 14 rushes for 123 yards was Shadim McCullough, and Antonio Hopkins had 5 rushes for 56 yards. Andre Evans had 2 rushes for 48 yards. Again, Trooper was 8 of 17 for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Kennedy had 1 touchdown, and he caught 2 passes for 12 yards, and Reggie Heath caught 4 passes for 50 yards. Trooper Floyd had 1 punt, and the Cyclones had 10 penalties for 70 yards. So that's where we'll end it tonight. Cyclones fall 48-20 here to the Red Devils. They'll get a break. They'll be back in 2 weeks here at home, hosting a playoff game. It'll be Blue Ridge or Travelers Rest, most likely. Until then, we'll see you on the radio. For Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller, I'm Clint Davis. Thanks for joining us. This has been Cyclone Football, WRBK.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop,